everyone, and welcome to today's video. If this is the first time that you are seeing me, I am the Hermit Tarot, and this is my free tarot reading channel. Now, I've got a little bit to talk about in today's reading. Today's reading is a Zodiac predictions reading. I used to do these every month over on Patreon, and this is the last month that I will be doing Patreon, so I thought I would release this reading to the general audience here on YouTube, and I can't promise that I will be doing this every single month, but I did want this last final Zodiac's reading to be extra special, so I hope you enjoy. I hope it brings you the answers and the clarity that you need for the month ahead, and I hope above all that you have an abundant, prosperous, joyful September. So a couple of things to know about today's reading. We're going to be addressing three key themes in today's reading. Let me do it like that so you can see my fingers. Three key themes. The first theme is blockages and challenges. We will be looking at what you can expect in terms of blockages and challenges in September. Then we will be looking at the blessings that you can expect in September. These blessings will also tell us more about how you can overcome your blockages and challenges. And finally, we're going to briefly touch on love and what you can expect in love. So when it comes to love in today's reading, the way that I will be looking at love is as the people that you love in general. So it's not just romantic, it's also platonic, it's also family, it's also those best friends that you genuinely care about and love. So that is how we're going to be looking at love. The only other thing that I wanted to tell you is that I am very careful and selective about the language that I use in today's reading as well. So you'll hear me use words like may and can instead of saying will, because I don't want you to feel confronted or afraid of the messages. I want you to use this as an opportunity to take a peek at what could happen, and then you can use your free will to decide whether this is genuinely something that you want for yourself, or maybe you just want to take what you've learned and change the outcome altogether. Free will above everything. So if you hear me use that language, that's why. A month is a long time, and it's a long period to be able to use your free will to change what you think is going to happen. The only other thing that I wanted to say is that the way that I filmed it is under the impression of tropical Zodiac calendars, so I'm not very familiar with sidereal astrology, so I don't know if that has any bearing. It's up to you, but I'm someone who was raised Western side when it comes to astrology, so I follow tropical astrology mostly. I align with the tropical astro chart in terms of my birth chart as well when it comes to astrology. And I do want to say that you may have messages in other aspects of your chart. So just because your sun sign might be Capricorn like me, maybe your moon is in Libra or your Venus is in Taurus, and you want to see what's going on in love, you know, you could look at it that way as well. You can find answers wherever you want to. So you may have messages in other signs. It's up to you. And when it comes to cross-watching, it's up to you. I didn't really film it with the intention of cross-watchers watching, so beware. I'm always honest, I'm always truthful. You may hear something that you're not comfortable with, so you're welcome to cross-watch at your own discretion. And that's all from me. I will let you scroll down below to your timestamps. You can pick a sign that you want to watch, and I'll see you in your reading. Aries, welcome. As I said in the intro, today we are going to be looking at the challenges and blessings you may receive in in September. I'm like a whole month behind. So we're going to look at the blessings and the challenges that you may receive in September, how you can navigate them, for example. I'm not just going to be telling you what's going to be happening. We're going to get advice along the way. And then if we have time, we'll see if we can look into love. Okay, Spirit, what are the potential blockages or challenges Aries may face in September? What are the potential blockages or challenges? We have the Tower coming out. Wow. Can we clarify that straight off the cuff, please, Spirit? We have the Six of Pentacles. What are the potential blockages and challenges? We have the Two of Cups reversed. Blockages and challenges, Spirit. We have Judgment coming out for you here. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, the blockages or challenges that you may face in September seem to be highlighted around your ability to take what you know and use it to transform your situation, especially your relationships. There is a feeling here that in September, you're going to have to really allow yourself to move with the changes that you're going through. I see we start here with the Tower, which is a very sudden energy of unexpected, jarring change. And we end with the Judgment card, which is very similar, but rather than it being this is everything that's going wrong kind of change, this is an opportunity to look at what could go right. So you have the issue and the solution. Sorry, we had the fly hanging around all day. You have the issue and the solution in the same line. So really what's going on here is in September, something is going to flip itself over and tell you, no, enough is enough. We've got to stop doing this. We've got to stop pretending that this isn't real. And it's time now to pick yourself up from the rubble and rebuild. And the best way that you can do that is by starting off on the right foot, investing your energy appropriately, investing your time, investing your money. Definitely be careful about your money situation, how much you're giving versus how much you're actually getting, especially if you're out here offering, drinks or food to other people. Spirit's saying balance your resources with the Six of Pentacles here. So consider how much people are asking from you versus how willing they are to repay. And this really comes down to this idea that you are in your relationships, especially the intimate ones, not going to be seeing eye to eye to certain people. I feel like you may be challenged to face a friendship or a relationship in your life head on and really understand how that is not working out for yourself, for them. It's just not helpful. So I see here that you're going to not see eye to eye with somebody. And really, this isn't the first time. The fact that Spirit's highlighting it in your spread, Aries, says that it is a significant blockage or challenge. It's a significant disagreement. And it makes you realize that, okay, goodness, maybe I've been ignoring a truth for some time now. Maybe there's actually more to this than I expected. Maybe I've got to be a bit more aware and awake now. It feels like you have the opportunity to take this knowledge, to take this jarring experience and then reinvent it into something that is going to be more sustainable. But in order to do that, you have to balance out your resources and you have to stop sugarcoating these issues here within this relationship. So that's what's going on with the challenges. Let's have a look at your blessings now. We're going to switch decks. What are the blessings in September for Aries? What blessings can Aries expect in September? We have the Nine of Wands coming out reversed. What blessings can Aries expect? We have the Empress coming out reversed. Wow, isn't that crazy? The Empress in reverse is a blessing for you. Aries, what have you gotten yourself into? We have the Four of Wands here in the upright position. What is another blessing? We have the King of Cups. Wow, okay. So these blessings are very telling of somebody who has been trapped in a circumstance that they have not been wanting to be in. It's like you've been forced to do something and you're really trying to break out of it now. September is giving you the opportunity to divert your energy. It's like you've had time to think and you're going, you know what? This isn't worth my energy. This isn't worth my time. I'm putting so much effort into this and I'm just not getting anywhere. It's time to tear this down and start fresh somewhere else. Spirit is going to give you the opportunity. Well, the universe is, let's say that. It's bigger than that. This has been a long time coming for you, for the Empress to come out reversed. You're having the opportunity to abort mission here. When I think of the Empress reversed, I think of birth gone wrong. And I apologize, that's a very triggering thing to say, but it is. It's this feeling of something being infertile and not allowing for a certain situation to grow. And the reason why this is a blessing is because it was never meant to grow there in the first place, with this card being reversed. A blessing here could be independence from a smothering energy that has been taking your independence from you and almost forcing you to do things a certain way. A blessing here seems to be the opportunity to have harmony and balance and also celebrate. It feels like you get this opportunity to celebrate, and I see the Four of Wands as like a bit of respite as well, just a bit of fun with your energy. You don't have to think too much, you don't have to worry. You can just enjoy that moment and make it what you want. So I look at this as spending time at home as well. You might be spending some well-needed time resting at home, but that rest is more to inspire this King of Cups energy, which I feel is your emotions balancing out, because we know that the challenge here is that there's a relationship in your life that is struggling, or you're struggling to see eye to eye with them. There's this cross desires and separation of emotion here. So the King of Cups upright tells me that the separation actually does you good. It helps you come to a more mature place where you're able to see things clearly. You're able to understand how you feel. It's almost like you need to separate yourself from that chaos in order to understand how you feel. Finding your harmony, which is a good sign to see after the Tower card. Whatever this destruction is, it was not intended to disrupt your harmony. It was just intended to take away the inharmony, the ways that things have been already destructive. So the King of Cups as a blessing is this feeling of emotional maturity, balancing out, gaining some sort of well-needed control over your emotions to the point where you're feeling more capable, more able. It's maybe you're even having the opportunity to articulate how you feel without getting too overwhelmed. You know, I just see you balancing out and feeling good about yourself here in September, Aries. And look at that. We're talking about balancing out and feeling good about yourself. Six of Pentacles twice in your spread. Balancing your resources will make a huge difference for you. You'll feel very, very confident about yourself. So let's quickly have a look and see what you can expect in love here, Aries. This will apply if you're a single, if you're a couple. We're going to see what you can expect in love in September. What can Aries expect in love in September, Spirit? We have grieve in the reverse. Ooh, yes. So whatever this Two of Cups situation is, it is someone that you care about. We have structure over here. Yeah, look at you getting back on your cardinal bandwagon. I love that. I love that. What else can Aries expect in love, Spirit? Anxiety. Okay, I don't doubt that, because the Tower moment can be a very tumultuous situation. So that's going to happen, but it's not the end of the world. The opportunity to grow is still there. It just is about growing in other places. So what I'm seeing here is somebody that you do love. This may not be entirely romantic for all of you, because Aries is a very generalized way of addressing you, but someone that you love, you're going to have a falling out with. It's someone that you needed to separate yourself from in order to understand your feelings better. I see that September is going to really push you to structure your feelings around your important relationships. It seems to be wanting you to address the things that you've been ignoring and to admit to yourself how certain things aren't working out and how other things need to be addressed if they want to be fixed. I see you separating yourself from someone who maybe you've been meaning to get away from for some time, or they've just been clouding your judgment towards another situation that you've been wanting to get away from for a long time. But all of this leads you into a more confident energy where you feel motivated by your anxiety, by your anxiousness. Let's say that you feel motivated by your anxiousness to finally make something that is more harmonious and more achievable for yourself. I see this as you coming into a more balanced way, and it's not like you're getting straight back on the bandwagon in September, but if you are separating from somebody that you love, you're at least trying to get to a point where you can see yourself loving elsewhere or extending your love elsewhere. You know, it's not like you're going to be going straight off of one relationship to another in September, but whoever this is, you're trying not to let that obvious truth that you've known for a long time hold you back, hold you down, and limit you from where you can grow. It's like you're taking that anxiousness and you're allowing it to push you towards the things that you feel like you've been missing out on, if I'm honest with you. It feels like you've been missing out on this. Even though most of the world has been at home this past couple of years, you feel like you've been missing that harmony, that comfort, that feeling of freedom and choice to be by yourself, or to be like that, to be able to choose where to balance out your energy and how to invest it. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries, for September. I hope it was helpful. If you feel called to, do have a look at your other signs in your chart, sun, moon, rising, etc. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me. Have a wonderful, prosperous, abundant September, and I shall see you in another reading. Bye. Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your September I guess it's technically a predictions reading. We're going to start with the blockages and challenges that you may experience in September, getting advice from Spirit on how you can overcome them. Then we will be having a look at the blessings you may receive, more information around them. And we're going to also quickly look at love as well. Whether you're in a relationship, single, there will be love information there for you, Taurus. All right, Spirit, what are the blocks and challenges Taurus may experience in September? We have the Five of Swords reverse, where it's saying know when to walk away. Okay, careful there with your tongue, sweet pea. Know when to walk away before you say something that you're going to regret. And with the Nine of Swords, it could be you on the other side of the fence as well. You want to say something, you don't say it because you don't want to cause an argument, and then you regret it and you wish you would have said something. You're coming across as a person with a high level of integrity, but your emotions sometimes cause you to feel like the bad guy. We have the Six of Wands, and we also have the Star flashing itself to us. So wow, this is interesting. Bottom deck energy is the Empress. There's your energy, Venusian energy, growth, fertility, abundance. You are the Midas touch people, Taurus. What you touch turns to gold. So what I'm seeing here, when it comes to September, there is going to be a situation here where you need to say something, like you tell yourself, I need to say something, I got to do it. And it just doesn't seem to come out right. Either you're struggling to say it full stop, or you're forcing yourself not to say it. There's something here, that an issue with communication that needs to be resolved. And it doesn't seem to be resolved in the way that you want it to be in September. I see that the other issue about this is that it's been something that's been weighing heavy on your mind, or at least it will in September. You're starting to face this backlash from what you've been building up when it comes to your thoughts. The Nine of Swords for you is like all your thoughts just starting to stick together and become very heavy in your mind. I see this as you staying up late at night as well, overthinking, and maybe waking up in the middle of the night because your thoughts actually wake you up. Your anxiety might wake you up. You may have trouble in general sleeping in September because of this situation, okay? Coming over here to the Father of Cups, what's happening is you seem to be someone who's in a tricky situation. For the Father of Cups to be reversed between these two cards, it's like you're between a rock and a hard place here, Taurus. There is a feeling here as though you almost don't trust your feelings. You almost don't trust what it is that you've got to say, and that it is coming from the goodness of your heart. It feels like you're pussyfooting around. I don't know if that's an offensive term, but that's the one that came to my head. It's like you're pussyfooting around, like just being very sort of careful and delicate. And Spirit saying that there is something here that from the bottom of your heart you really want to push out almost aggressively. But with the Six of Wands reversed, either you're lacking confidence or you're just not feeling that it would be received well by the audience. It feels like you're under some sort of pressure here, some external pressure. I see the Star reversed as you having some sort of spotlight on you. Okay, doesn't mean that you have to be rich and famous, although you may be. But anyway, it's pressure. It's like a spotlight on you, and you feel the heat. You're feeling the heat of that bulb. It's like you're very concerned about messing a good thing up here, or you're very concerned about messing up full stop. I see the Six of Wands reversed as you desiring a redemption arc for your character, hoping that you can prove people right. It's almost like you're this hero that needs to prove themselves. Overall, you may be experiencing issues with confidence, and this is translating to your communication style. It's translating to your thought patterns. It's translating to how you feel about yourself and how you think other people feel about you, and it's translating to you feeling like you're under a lot of pressure. So the advice when it comes to the situation from Spirit, when we talk about these thoughts in this conversation, you're being called to write down the things that you want to say, because keeping them in your head is only going to create more clouds of confusion. Whether you're texting it in your phone or writing it in the notes section of your phone or writing it by hand, whatever is helpful, write down these things that you want to say, read them through. Like, do it at least 3 times. And once that initial emotion has been exacerbated in terms of whether you're angry, whether you're upset, whether you're feeling nervous and afraid, anxious, wait until you feel calm, read it again. Is what you have to say really damaging, or does it deserve to be passed on? It feels like that will help you decide whether or not you should go forward with that conversation, and it will help you understand how best to communicate that situation as well, so that once you come from that place of calmness, you have a really clear idea of what to say and how to say it without starting an argument. Because I think that you do need to say it. Spirit is saying it's very important for you to feel seen and heard in September, because these are impacting your confidence. And if you have people that you love around you in September, it is going to impact your relationships. I see here with the Father of Cups, your advice with this challenge is to make sure that you do try your best to explain what's going on. And I know that that's easy for me to say, but I see that if you have people that you love around you, they're going to feel very confused. They might feel like they're the reason, and who knows, maybe they are, but maybe you just need time to figure out if they are as well. So even just starting to talk, trying to convey that. Look at me, I'm struggling to tell you how to talk. So it's definitely an issue here, communication. Even just explaining that, I need some space to think about how I truly feel. I need some space to understand what's going on. I don't want to say something that I don't mean, so I just need some space right now. Over here with the 6 of Wands and the Star card, it's very important that you do these things, because they will trigger the success over here. You only feel like you don't have a lot of faith in yourself and like you can't trust or believe in yourself because of these issues. If you can rectify those things, you're going to feel a lot more confident, and you're going to feel a lot more capable to achieve the things that you've set out to achieve in September. So let's have a look at the blessings you will receive in September. What blessings may Taurus receive in September, Spirit? What blessings may Taurus receive in September? Okay. We have the 7 of Swords reversed. Wow, look at that. Clear communication, integrity, honesty. 7 of Swords reversed is talking about the truth this time. We're not pretending. We're not beating around the bush. Let's be honest. Yeah, communication is going to be your blessing here. With the King of Swords reversed, it's about knowing what to say, how to say it, and being diplomatic. The King of Swords reversed as a blessing is almost saying that even if you struggle to say it, the words are going to come out anyway, because that's just how pressing this issue is. So make sure you can plan them out well so that the right message is received. The Hierophant coming out as a blessing. Wow, one more card, please, Spirit. What are the blessings that Taurus may receive in September? Yeah, 7 of Cups reversed. The confusion is ending. Taurus, you also need to know that you're going to have this disruption because it is helpful to your journey. So I see you spending more time out of the house or out of your regular routine. I see you transforming your emotional situation in September. I see this as a major transformation when it comes to this communication issue, okay? Spirit is saying that you have the opportunity in September to try new ways of communicating your issues. Whatever this is, it is about maintaining your integrity and making sure that your rights are being adhered to. You may be able to get professional support with this, or support from someone that you look up to, getting advice from the right people in order to address this situation. But regardless, the Hierophant as a blessing tells me that somebody has your back here. There's somebody who is very reliable. You look up to them, and it feels like this could be like a bigger issue. Like this could be your workplace saying, we've got you. Like if you need to report harassment in the workplace, we've got you. Like we don't stand by that. It's like the big boys looking after the underdogs. That's what it feels like with the Hierophant here. This is also encouraging you to seek appropriate advice and to not hesitate to get that professional opinion. If you're getting that gut instinct here, like, hey, listen, I'm not feeling entirely well. I think I need to go see a lawyer or a doctor or somebody of a professional standing to get more advice. That card is saying that will definitely be a blessing. Getting the right advice is a huge blessing in your realm. I also see with the King of Swords reversed, ironically, this unfair situation is a blessing because it seems to show you the truth about where your communication situation may not be helpful. So it's a blessing because it's pointing out that next time you need to make sure that you're the one that's saying what you need to say when you need to say it, because nobody else is going to prompt you. Seven of Cups reverse, your confusion will end, clarity is coming. The obvious answer is that you've maybe settled into something that you're not supposed to settle into. I see growth, I see expansion, I see a bit of disruption in your household and from your regular routine because your energy is expanding in September. A blessing here is that you could be spending more time out of your usual routine, out of your home, doing more of the passionate sort of creative things that you've been wanting to do for some time. Let's have a look at love really quickly. What can Taurus expect in love? We have Spirit over here. Interesting. What can Taurus expect in love, Spirit? We have it gets better. I love that. Yes, we're needing to be careful with our relationships. We have grief reversed. Is there anything else? Bottom deck energy is freedom. Yes. So when it comes to love, that message is coming back, sweets. If you're single, if you're in a relationship, the people that you love are concerned that whatever you're going through, you're taking it out on them. So it is important that you articulate that you may just need space to understand how you truly feel, and you may just need space to truly understand your feelings better and work with them rather than against them better. This death period is supposed to transform your circumstances by highlighting the darkness that you may have been ignoring for some time. And I only say that because the darkness seems to be communication issues here, things that have been on your mind. We're finding a healthier way to discuss them and talk about them in September because your relationships will improve. If you're in a loving relationship partnership, I see that whatever situations, challenges you face in September, they will get better. If you are single, there's still people that you love who are feeling like whatever you're going through, it's reflecting on the relationship and it's not helpful for your relationship. So that will be a temporary issue that gets better. And I see that in general, this is very much a character development for you. It's a redemption arc for your character. And it's about your emotions and your thoughts and communicating your feelings in a healthy, open way without holding them in, suppressing them to the point where it damages your confidence and it makes you feel like you don't necessarily matter, which is the complete opposite of what's really going on here. So that's what I see for you, Taurus. That's what I'm seeing for September. I hope it was insightful. You are more than welcome to have a look at your sun, moon, rising as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a prosperous, abundant September, and I shall see you in another reading. Bye. Hi Gemini, and welcome to your September predictions reading. We're going to be looking at the blocks and challenges you may experience first. Then we're going to look at the blessings you may receive in September, and we're going to quickly have a look at love as well. So starting with the blocks and challenges, Spirit, what blocks or challenges may Gemini experience in September? We have the Father of Wands coming out reversed. What blocks or challenges may Gemini experience in September? Okay, we have the Six of Wands here. We also have the Daughter of Swords. Okay. And we have the Father of Pentacles as well. Let me space these out a little bit more. Okay, so in terms of the blocks and challenges you may experience, it feels like there's a change of plans here. It feels like you were feeling very ambitious about something, very eager to do something, very excited, and then it just did not kick off the way that you wanted it to. Maybe it all happened, but the outcome was very different to what you had planned. Something is not going according to plan here, and it's very frustrating for you. It feels like it's thrown a spanner in the works. It feels like it's kind of bashed your ambition a little bit and pushed your ego to the side, and you're not feeling very happy, let alone proud. And you're kind of just in this energy of like, damn, can I do anything right? Can anything go well? And I see the Six of Wands as an opportunity for you to honestly just sit with that energy, let it happen, and then let it slide, because this isn't supposed to be obviously permanent. It's not supposed to be something that permanently damages your confidence, but it definitely takes a blow here. Now, with the Daughter of Swords reversed, it seems like you've tried to move too quickly. This is a challenge because you may have needed more information, but instead of thinking the situation through, instead of actually going, you know what, I should have done more research, you're going, I'm so frustrated that this didn't work out. I really tried. I put everything into it. I just, I woke up and I said, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I did it, and it didn't work out. So Spirit's almost saying like this challenge is because you didn't have enough information. You didn't have enough experience, and you weren't really researching enough. You needed to put more time into the knowledge behind this action, this endeavor. I also see the Daughter of Swords reversed as inconsistent communication. So just be wary. There may be certain things like maybe, especially, this is what's coming to mind, just get on top of those important messages at the start of the month, because you could have some good things there or some key information that you may have missed out on because you didn't really open that text message, or you didn't really read that email, or you didn't really open that envelope and read that bill properly. So just double check your information here, especially if you're going off what other people tell you. Daughter of Swords reversed is a very inconsistent, almost immature energy of starting something and not finishing it. So just be really read. If it has anything to do with your money or you needing to be at an appointment at a specific time, make sure you double check that information, okay, Gemini? Over here with Father of Pentacles reversed, goodness me, this is someone who has almost lost their purpose. Two fathers reversed here, both at the beginning and at the end. So it feels like September's going to make you question where you're going, what you're doing, especially if you've been working on a major goal, or if you have been hustling towards something quite significant for some time. I almost see the Father of Pentacles reversed as like a midlife crisis or an existential crisis, wondering whether after 20 years of doing something, you need to stop. This is making me think of someone I know in terms of their career path. So it could be about you wondering, do I even finish this? Do I actually keep doing this? Is this what I truly want? You're going to have some challenges here when it comes to something that you had previously been very committed, very loyal to. And honestly, when it's something that big, don't rush. Make sure you look into all the information first, because I have a feeling that if you rush this, if you just do something, you may regret it, okay? So definitely think it through. You are the sign of communication. Communication is your bread and butter, Gemini. Get that information, get that knowledge. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is going to set you free. Know what your options are, and maybe the answer for you could be to do something else, but you can't know that until you find that information first. So that's the challenges that I see here. You're feeling overburdened, responsible, like you just feel like you have a heck of a lot on your shoulders, and there's a spanner in the works here that has caused you to want to just pull everything down and start fresh. So I see the Ten of Wands reversed as just that cherry on top of the cake that feels like you're just wanting some quick, fast, easy fixes here, some easy change, It makes me think, going back to that midlife crisis analogy, of someone who, instead of, addressing the fact that their 20 years of marriage has been less than helpful or happy for them, they go and buy a red Corvette and pretend that they're still happily married. Don't go for those quick, easy fixes. Really think about this. How can you unburden yourself in a healthy long-term way, not just a quick fix of blowing off steam, but like, what is the bigger issue here? Anyway, let's have a look at your blessings now, sweets. What blessings can Gemini expect in September? Oh, we have the Hermit card reversed. Okay. So don't doubt your ability to be wise. You're very wise. Just because you don't have the right information in this situation doesn't mean you're stupid. Gemini, you're very wise. You're very smart here. In fact, you're too smart for your own good, Spirit's saying. Yeah, you're too smart for your own good. Wow. We also have the Nine of Cups. So 2 nines here. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. What other blessings can Gemini expect in September? We have the Page of Wands over here now as well. Okay, bottom deck energy is the 7 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so Gemini, your blessings. You're starting a new journey, and it comes after careful deliberation, which I do like. There is a feeling here of either rushing into it or it's happening quickly because it's been on your mind for a while. This is something you may not have told anybody else, but you've been thinking about it for a while, Gemini. The Hermit card here tells me that this isn't new knowledge. It is wisdom that you already possess. And it's something that you need to do for yourself. So you may have advice from other people, but ultimately the decision is yours. Naturally, I need to tell you that again though, because this is a card of independence and healthy isolation. So make sure whatever it is that you do, this is your blessing because you're doing it for yourself. Over here with the Nine of Swords, this card is talking about acting upon clarity or an epiphany or some sort of clear information amidst the pain that you've recently been through, and knowing now where the light at the end of your tunnel is. So I see here that even though it's still technically a dark period for you, even though you've still got your frustrations and the things that are seemingly holding you back, you are feeling a little bit more clear about your way out in September. You're feeling a little bit more able to identify that light at the end of the tunnel. It's not to say that it's any less painful. In fact, I would encourage you here with the Nine of Swords reversed to make sure that you get enough sleep at night, to make sure that you are doing what you can to actually rest, because your mind is very active in general, and it's just going to be very important for you to make sure that you're catching up on those Z's, okay? Practical advice here, practical Capricorn. But I do feel like this is the light at the end of the tunnel for you. Still a little bit dark, still a little bit painful, but we know where we're going now. Over here with the Nine of Cups, I see an opportunity here to do something that you genuinely like doing, and to do it either by yourself or in the presence of people who can appreciate you and actually admire you for what you're doing. Now, this Nine of Cups moment is a wish fulfillment energy, but it feels more like I'm very, very proud, and I deserve to be proud. I see the Nine of Cups in your case as just a bit of respite, like I can breathe, yay. And in this moment of breathing, I'm also just going to have fun and do something that I've really wanted to do. So it's interesting. It's like Spirit saying that once you have this clarity and once you understand what you need to do or what you can do, based on the wisdom that you already have, you seem to be instantly happier. You seem to be instantly able to kind of pull your emotions back into a happier state, and you're almost ready to take this new path. I see you starting a journey here with the Page of Wands. I see the Page of Wands as you getting this ambitious streak and kind of stepping out on a limb here to do something that you want to do. This is going to take time, and it could just start as a hobby or like a little side interest that you do in your spare time. But I think that this is a healthy distraction, and it's an outlet. It's an opportunity for you to express energy and to just sort of let energy burn out from you, because you've been stewing a lot of energy within you lately, storing it with your thoughts. The Page of Wands is you starting some new exciting journey. And I see this as a journey of like exploration, but it's not supposed to be. You're not supposed to go into it thinking like, I'm exploring myself. You're supposed to go into it thinking like, this is fun. I like this. And that's all. It's as simple as that. I also see the Page of Wands as you like slowly investing yourself more into something that is exciting, being very careful about it, engaging in a younger side to yourself or a fresher side. It feels like a freshness here, fresh attitude. Okay, let's have a quick look at love for you as well. What's going on in love for Gemini in September? We have support in the reverse over here. What's going on in love for Gemini in September? What's going on in love? We have birth coming out in the reverse position. What's going on in love here for Gemini spirit? And we also have choice. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Gemini sweets, be careful, okay? Someone that you're sharing your love with is not healthy for you. We have release here. Not all the people that you care about in terms of these newer people, I see this as people that you're still getting to know. There's somebody here that you're spending a lot of time with, getting a lot of emotional connections with, that is not actually supportive. I see that you're going to have to decide what you want to do with this person, because I'm seeing them as a snake. I'm seeing them as someone who's unsupportive, who's not a genuine person, who's genuinely there for your emotions. And when we look at love, we look at loved ones, right? This could be whether you have a partner or if you're single, this could be looking at other loved ones, like your close friends. So somebody here is taking advantage of your love right now. They're taking advantage of the fact that you're distracted by everything else that's going on in your life, and you're not truly aware of how they're actually poisoning your circumstances. You aren't going to let go of them in September, but you do need to decide in September what you're going to do, because what is happening here is they aren't actually what you expect them to be. The situation isn't growing. They're taking up space. So eventually you're going to have to decide whether you're going to cut them out or call them out for their behavior and ask them to step it up or step out, because it feels like you've got a heck of a lot going on, and this situation is not helpful. They're very unsupportive. They're limiting your opportunities for growth. They're forcing you to pay attention to them when you need to be paying attention to other areas of your life. And it feels like what was a helpful distraction initially is now just an overbearing situation of a heck of a lot of other people's problems, when you really should just be focusing on yourself. So the advice for this with this card seems to be limiting how much you give here and focusing on your growth elsewhere. With birth reverse, this situation isn't helpful to your growth, but this Page of Wands energy is. This is your growth here. This is you investing your energy in a healthy way and actually getting recognition for it, actually feeling good about it, and just feeling like you have an outlet. You know, this is it, not that. So it's not going to be something that you can just cut out of your life in September, but you can choose how much you wish to continue feeding into this connection, because this loved one is just not helpful to your journey right now. You need more of this time focusing on these changes, these challenges, not their challenges. That's for them to carry. That's what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. Very interesting reading. I hope it was insightful and helpful for you. Please look after your beautiful self. Wishing you a prosperous, abundant September. You're welcome to look at your sun, moon, rising signs as well if you would like to. I shall see you in another video. Bye. Hi Cancer, and welcome to your September predictions video, reading should I say. We're going to be looking at your blockages and challenges and your blessings, as well as love in today's reading. So in terms of what you can expect in September, Spirit, what are the blocks and challenges that Cancer may experience in September? We have the Sun of Cups coming out reversed, okay. What are the blocks and challenges that Cancer may experience in September? Interesting. We have the Six of Swords in the upright position. You also have the Hierophant coming out for you. And they want to show us the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Bottom deck energy is Judgment reversed. Oh my days. I mean, they're called blocks and challenges for a reason. Wowzers. Okay, what I'm seeing and feeling for you is that there is something here that you need to pay more attention to. A major block or challenge for you is the fact that you've been putting something off for a long time, and it's going to lead to a false start. It's going to lead to you feeling like the situation has gotten a little bit out of hand and that it's not exactly what you expected for it. Now, your blocks and challenges come as blessings as well, because you seem to be doing well in September, but I do think that your healing needs more of your time, and that you may just need more time doing more healing things for yourself in September. You're a busy bee, Cancer. It feels like you got a heck of a lot going on, especially if we look over here with the Sun of Cups reversed. This tells me that there's something that has to do with your nature that is not being afforded to you in September. It feels like if your nature is to be very calm, or maybe your nature means that you're very creative, you love painting, or your nature is that you're a kind person, but you're very busy, so you just haven't been able to have those kind conversations with people that you usually like. Something about your nature feels compromised in September, and it feels like it has to do with the push, push, push feeling that I'm getting in your reading. There's a real strong push, push, push feeling that I'm getting here. It's like you have all these things that you want to do and you're just pushing through them. I do see that you need to prioritize your healing. For some reason, moving forward is a challenge for you in September. There's something here that you have been thinking about, or that you've needed to say, that is a challenge here. And it's going to be a conversation that is helpful for your journey, but it's difficult for you to talk about for some reason. It could have to do with healing or health in general, but I do overall just see this as you need to move forward, and the best way to do that is by having this conversation, which you seem to be delaying. There are these things in your life that you seem to be delaying. If we come over here to the Hierophant card, I see this as a restrictive environment or some sort of situation that has you as under their control. So for some reason, a challenge here seems to be getting the right advice or getting the right information on how to move your situation through in terms of getting forward. You seem stuck in something here. Stuck in some sort of, you need to get the right information. For some of you, this is about a relationship, okay, small portion. You're stuck in a relationship and you need to communicate how you can move forward, how you want to move forward. But for most of you, it's just this feeling of being oppressed by the lack of honest and helpful advice. Yeah. I see that your situation is challenging in September, but we're not paying attention to that. We're wanting to do other things instead. Goodness me, Hierophant, why are you here? I'm hearing to help you. For some of you, you're not taking advice that you need to be. Some professional or someone who has every right to tell you this, you're not listening to them. They want to help you. You're not listening. Okay, what about here with the Eight of Cups, Spirit? Okay, so a major block or challenge in September is the ability to close out an emotional cycle that you have been revisiting again. It's almost like, listen, with this card upright, you know that it needs to end, you know that you need to stop, or that this is not exactly where you're meant to be right now, but you keep revisiting it anyway. It could be a melancholy feeling that you're just getting very comfortable and cozy with, and it's starting to really bring you down, or it could actually be like some sort of pattern with a person, and you keep revisiting these feelings with them, even though they aren't helpful for you, even though they continually pull you down. Whatever this is, it's keeping you confined because those feelings are very dark and they're not showing you the truth. Those feelings are masking the truth. You're not paying attention to the truth here, Spirit is saying. The truth is there's a false start here that you need to acknowledge in order to move forward. And instead, you're still trying to light that flame and pretend like it's still on fire. What is this false start? Why is this false start a blockage? Spirit's saying it's damaging to your spirit. Yeah. It's very distracting. You had high hopes for it. Okay, Spirit. So what are the blessings what are the blessings that Cancer may experience in September? What are the blessings that Cancer may experience in September? We have the King of Pentacles. Excellent. You are a cardinal sign. Very successful energy there. What are the blessings that Cancer may experience in September? We have the Moon. Okay. I like that. What are the blessings that Cancer may experience in September? We have the Devil card reversed. Oh, I love that for you. Yes, Cancer. What are Yes, the Hermit card. Brilliant. You may be a Gemini Cancer cusp. Bottom deck energy is Judgment upright. Beautiful. We love that. You're so resilient. You're so forward thinking. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. The challenges, the blockages you will face, you can overcome them, and you will. Keep that innovative mind strumming forward. Allow yourself to continue to move forward. You will find the answers to the problems that you face in September. As major as these blocks feel, they're not actually genuine blocks for you. I see you really quickly rectifying your situation. Look at that. We go from denial to truth, denial to truth. You're going to do this, and you can do this. Pay attention to the truth. Ask the right questions, get the right information. A major blessing for you is a leveling up in your career, your money situation. It feels like you may just feel more successful when it comes to finances in general, getting a grip of some major goal that you've been working on, or if you have your own business, it seems to be doing very well, Cancer, okay? Massive tings. King of Pentacles is a huge sense of achievement when it comes to your material world. So if you don't have your own business, this is talking about your career, this is talking about your finances in general. Feeling very accomplished in September. That final quarter of the year is starting off really well for you guys. Goodness me. Yeah, you may hit some milestones here, Spirit saying. You may hit some milestones when it comes to your career, whether you're measuring your success with KPIs, like key performance indicators, or whether you have maybe you do have your own business. Maybe you're hitting a new record when it comes to sales. Big things happening here when it comes to your finances, okay? Massive blessings. With the Moon card upright over here, it feels like you're understanding how your fears are helpful motivators for you. It almost feels like you're working with your fantasies in order to push closer towards your goals. You're understanding your emotions, and you're understanding how some of these darker thoughts, darker feelings can actually be very helpful towards your success. This is a blessing for you because it connects you back with your feminine energy of understanding and knowing. You're not afraid of your shadow self in September. You're embracing it. You're taking time to dissect your fears and to work with your fears. I see this as a helpful energy for you because understanding your fears helps you to understand the truth. Honestly, some fear is very helpful, some fear is illusionary, and you working with your fear helps you understand the difference there. We have the Devil card reversed, which tells me that you're breaking away from a situation that has had control over you. It feels like you're able to take the chains off and almost this feeling of liberation. I feel like the situation has been oppressive. It could even just be behaviors, habits. Spirit saying you're breaking out of a habit that wasn't healthy or wasn't helpful. You're embracing a more autonomous, independent, balanced behavioral pattern here. And it could be as simple as maybe every time before you go to bed, you got addicted to scrolling on Instagram, and before you know it, you're supposed to be asleep by 10. You don't go to sleep till 1 in the morning because that finger's just scrolling. It could be as simple as that. It could be extreme as you finally telling that person, no, I'm through. Every time we connect, I don't feel good about myself. We're done. I'm done. Whatever it is, it wasn't helpful and it wasn't healthy for you. And you're deciding to finally liberate yourself from that pattern of behavior. It almost felt like an addiction, but it only felt that way because it had a lot of control over you. Not anymore in September. Over here with the Hermit card reversed, you're coming into this space of wisdom that is calling for you to take some time out to understand what your next steps are. It's asking for you to really reflect, to spend some time alone and to understand what you've been through recently. There's some sort of experience that you've been through recently, and it's calling for you to reflect on that so that you can have the appropriate knowledge of how to move forward. Emphasis on isolation, because remember, you have someone giving you advice up here, and apparently that's a challenge for you. That's a block for you. So you kind of need to separate yourself and be alone in order to get the right information. Let's see what's happening in love for you now, Cancer. What is happening in love in September for Cancer? What is happening in love? Hey, okay. What do you want to do, Spirit? What is happening in love for? Thank you. We have change over here. Okay. What is happening in love for Cancer in September? Oh yeah, welcome. We have romance reversed. Okay, change of romance. Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Okay, we also have movement here in the reverse position. All right, not bad, good size. So when it comes to love, sweets, there's a change in a relationship over here. And when I'm talking about love, I want to address singles, I want to address couples. Love could be pertaining towards romance. It's just talking about people that you love, though. People that you have love for. Now, over here, I see that there's a change in a relationship. Something's going on here. Either you're helping a loved one through a tough time, or you're helping your own self through a tough time when it comes to a romantic situation. Romance doesn't grow there anymore, apparently, or it's just been very challenging to get that romance back. I see that you're feeling very stuck and frustrated when it comes to love because things don't seem to be moving the way that you want to. You don't seem to have a head on the situation. It seems to feel like you can't see what to do here, but you know that time is changing, that this situation... Excuse me, why do I have hiccups? It's ridiculous. I'm talking too fast, I think. You know that this is changing and that you can't go back to what it was. And I feel like all of this growth is because you've taken this time out to understand your fears. You're experiencing really good success. You're breaking away from bad habits and you're taking time out to get in tune with your inner wisdom. And that is highlighting in a significant relationship of yours that things need to change. They're not moving forward. They've been the same for a long time. You've got to decide either to bring that spark back or maybe that spark can't come back. But whatever it is, there is a massive spotlight on one of your significant connections in your life, somebody that you really love, and it's forcing you to face the truth. And the truth is you're growing. This relationship has changed and it's not what it once was. So what do we do here? How do we move forward? And for many of you, it comes down to who this person is and how significant they are, because it could be a relationship that's like a family member. It could be a best friend and you're growing apart with your success. So it really comes down to who that person is. But like the key advice here when it comes to the situation is this Hermit card. It rings true for this part of your reading. Take time out to understand your feelings and to gain that wisdom from the experiences you've recently been through. And that will help you understand what to do here. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. That has been your September predictions reading, or what you can expect in September. I hope it was helpful, insightful. You may wish to look at your sun, moon, rising as well, but I wish you an abundant, prosperous September, and I shall see you in another reading. Bye! Hi Leo, and welcome to your September predictions reading. Today's reading, we're going to be exploring the blockages and challenges that you may experience in September. We're also going to look at the blessings you may receive, and then we're going to quickly have a look at love as well. So Leo Spirit, what can they expect in September when it comes to the blocks and challenges? What can Leo expect in September when it comes to the blocks and challenges? We have the Daughter of Pentacles coming out upright. What can Leo expect in September? We have the Wheel of Fortune as a block and challenge for you. And we also have the Four of Swords as a block and challenge for you. Sweets, slow down. One more card, please. What's going on with Leo's blockages and challenges in September? Why? We have the Five of Swords. Okay, interesting. Bottom deck energy for you is the Sun of Wands reversed. Wow, there's your fire. So listen, goodness me, Leo, what's happened? It's like your birthday made you get too comfortable too soon. It's like you've what's the word here? It's like you've accidentally forgotten what you're actually fighting for here. I see you getting a bit distracted in September. I see you feeling like the situation isn't going according to plan or that it's not going to improve. It's very interesting because your blockages were actually your blessings recently. So it feels like what was once a good thing has started to become a bit sour, a bit difficult. So The Daughter of Pentacles over here is a blockage, is telling me that you may feel blocked in how to progress forward in something very meaningful for yourself. Like maybe this is your career, maybe this is something that you've been offered. It's like a new opportunity to do with your material world, and you're not feeling very confident in how to move forward. It feels like you either don't know if you have the capacity to, or you don't know if you have the experience to. A block here seems to be, do I take this new path forward, or do I stay where I currently am? Am I qualified enough? Am I experienced enough? Or do I just continue doing what I've been doing? I see the Daughter of Pentacles as coming down to how well you can adapt, because a page is youthful, and yes, they're inexperienced, but the idea is that they are adaptable with their youth. The idea is that inexperience is temporary, and as that page develops, as that page continues to grow, they will gain the experience and wisdom. So that is the advice for you when it comes to that blockage, is that can you be adaptable? Can you stay open to growing with this opportunity, and to not seeing yourself as someone who lacks experience, but rather someone who is open to experience instead? Maybe where you lack experience, you actually contain room to grow. So that is the immediate advice on how to overcome that block. Now, this is really confusing because I don't know how you've managed to turn a good opportunity into a challenge, but that's what you've done in September. The universe has given you this green light and gone, here's your way out. This is the way to go. We're going to bless you. This is your blessing. This is, if you were looking for a sign, this is it. And instead, you've turned it into a challenge. You've turned it into a stressful situation, and you've made it this thing that's adding more pressure to your life, when actually it's a blessing. It's telling you that we're giving you this because it's not just a one-off blessing, but it's going to be a continual offer of improvement. So the way that I see the Wheel of Fortune in your case is that maybe somebody has said to you, like, hey, did you want to start coming to Zumba classes with me? And you've always wanted to do this. They know that. That's why they offered it to you. They know that. You've said to them, I've always wanted to dance and exercise at the same time. So here's this person offering you exactly what you've wanted, and you've turned around and gone, oh, but I already have a gym membership and I'm already paying money, and it's not a lock-in contract, but I already have that. And you're turning it into a stressful situation of, do I leave what I currently have for this? What do I do? I'm conflicted. When actually going to that Zumba class means that you not only gain what you've wanted, but you gain a new friend. You gain more time, because maybe that class is only 30 minutes. And when you go to the gym, it takes 2 hours to drive there, and you stay there for an hour and a half and another 2 hours to get home. So you're freeing yourself up for a whole 5.5 hours now. It just feels like whatever this is, you're making it more challenging, and you're not allowing all the other opportunities that it is bringing in as well. This one-off thing is causing a lot of other helpful growth as well. So that is what's going on over there. That's the challenge, and that's the advice, is to see it as a blessing. It's not a burden, it's a blessing. Now over here with the Four of Swords, I see this as you needing to take more rest. A blockage here is not taking enough helpful moments to rest. Now, I say helpful because this is either directly talking about sleep, or it is actually just talking about those peaceful moments, meditation, mindfulness, taking those peaceful moments for yourself. Even if you don't meditate, maybe you just need more moments to yourself. I see this as taking time to rest in September. September, the challenge here is getting enough rest for yourself. And the reason why is that you may be a grumpy person when you're not taking care of your restful moments, because I don't mean to call you a grumpy person, but I see that this could be impacting your ability to communicate what you need to do. I see that another major blockage for you is having clear communication, knowing what to say, knowing when to say it, and navigating that uncomfortableness of needing to say difficult things. Because I see here with the Five of Swords reverse that you may be needing to be quick with your words, or you may be needing to really talk about what's going on in your life. And I don't know if you're entirely comfortable with that. For the Five of Swords to be here, the challenge is you stepping up to the conversation rather than walking away from it, stepping up to that topic rather than ignoring it. So That's very interesting. Let's have a look at your blessings now. Leo, please, Spirit. What are their blessings in September? What are Leo's blessings in September? We have the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. What are Leo's blessings in September? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Interesting. Okay, that's actually really good. What is... Thank you. I knew it. There you are. What are Leo's blessings in September, Spirit? Yeah, I agree. It's not that bad. There we go. That's your other card. Okay. Another couple of cards flipped, but we're not going to take them out. Bottom deck energy is Temperance, because the truth is you do have room for the blessings in your life. It's just about understanding how to incorporate them. So Spirit's saying you may need to change the recipe that you currently have. Maybe you're giving too much time to other areas of your life. You can have more room for the things that you want, especially this. You just need to consider the recipe. So coming down to the Queen of Swords, I see this as a blessing because either you're finally speaking your truth or you're actually looking at the situation from a different perspective. You're not trying to look at it too broadly. Remember, the main issue above this card was that you don't know whether you should take this new path forward. You don't know if you have the experience for it. You feel naive. You feel like you aren't well equipped. Well, your advice is to stop looking so far ahead and focus on the here and now. Look at this really subjectively. Stop looking too broad. Don't look at the bigger picture. Don't try to solve everybody else's problems. What do you want here? Come back to you. Pretend you're not the Queen of Swords for the day. Pretend you're just regular Anna. And Anna's needs to, Anna's always wanted to do Zumba. So what is Anna going to do about this Zumba offer? If you don't have to worry about the bigger picture, if you're not the queen of everything, how can you at least help yourself here? Get subjective, not objective. In terms of try not to be too broad. We have the Ten of Swords reversed here, which is actually telling you that things aren't as bad as you have perceived them to be. And I don't mean to minimize what you're going through, but with the Wheel of Fortune as a burden, sweets, things are not as bad as they seem to be. This is a blessing. And your other blessing is saying that it's not going to be that bad, It's not going to be a moment that is too good to be true, or like all good things come to an end, so why would I even try in the first place? No, it's not that bad. This is your way out. Don't turn this into a painful situation. Don't betray yourself. Don't martyr yourself. Consider that this situation is actually helping you. And in terms of this restful period challenge, your answer or the blessing that is, what's the word? Juxtaposing, I guess. The blessing beneath that is you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. So there is a feeling here that your confidence is your biggest blessing, sweets. Confidence, confidence, confidence. I mean, listen, I know a lot of Leos and all of them are amazing when they're just feeling themselves. I love being around a Leo who is just feeling themselves. And I don't know any Leos that are genuinely egotistical. I know a lot of Leos, though, that when they're in their energy, they're unstoppable and it's magnetic and it's so attractive and it just makes you want to just hug them and hold them and love them. So honestly, that is your biggest blessing, is the energy that you exude, the confidence that you exude when you're just feeling yourself. And I feel like this is a blessing because that is what mindfulness is, right? It's not always about sleeping or meditating. It's about feeling yourself and knowing what is good for you, knowing what is going to bring that zest back to you. You're a very zesty person, Leo. We know that. But that is what is going to be your blessing in September. Balancing your energy out, changing that recipe, and bringing zest back. I see here that another blessing is getting out of a situation that could be confrontational or avoiding an argument, avoiding a genuinely challenging moment. Now, the way that you may be doing this is by either running from the situation because it's not your problem, or telling that situation that it's not your problem. You guys fight, I'm flying, you know, I'm out. I'm going to go for a road trip. Continue your argument. I'm not a part of it. You're removing yourself from a stressful situation because it's not your problem. And I see with the Eight of Wands that you're healthily distracting yourself from that moment by investing your energy in a new direction. Honestly, this Eight of Wands could be you traveling. It could be you doing fun, exciting things in your spare time. Whatever it is, you're having fun and you're moving fast away from the stressful situation. You are communicating that though. You're not just running, might I say. The Eight of Wands is also about communication. So I do feel like you're telling people that and you're being very careful. Now, when it comes to love, we have Truth reversed coming out. What else can Leo expect in love in September, Spirit? We have anxiety. And we also have support. So interesting. When we talk about love, you may be in a relationship, you can be single. We're talking about the relationship that you have with your loved ones, right? Loved ones, plural, not just the romantic ones, the other ones. So when it comes to love in September, Leo, there is something here that you need to say, but you don't feel confident yet. Truth is reversed because you feel like you don't know it yet. You don't know what the truth is, but you're feeling curious. You're feeling maybe some pressure to explore the truth, to understand the truth, and to say the truth. You're needing more information though. I see that the main reason why you're feeling limited is because you are also feeling anxious about whatever this relationship is. It feels like you're concerned when it comes to a loved one about how things are going to play out, and you're not really wanting to focus on the truth. You're more so wanting to get support because you've got a lot going on in your life. I see you leaning on your loved ones, the ones that you can trust, the ones that are there for you, not the ones that are toxic, but the ones that are there for you through thick and thin. You're leaning on them for support because you know at the end of the day that they know that you would do the same, right? The reason why you're leaning on them is because this is very much reciprocal. This is a helpful relationship. I see you leaning on loved ones here because there is something going on with either another connection or just your life in general that is causing stress and anxiousness. Anxiety here tells me that this could be something underlying with a relationship that you want to pay more attention to, but it feels like you need more information first. You just seem to be a bit high-strung in other areas of your life. So you're not really wanting to put too much pressure on the people that you love and trust, but you are feeling pressure on the people that you aren't entirely sure that you love and trust, if that makes sense. I see you relying on your loved ones for a lot of support in September to help you overcome these challenges that you're experiencing. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. I hope that has been helpful and insightful. If you are feeling called to, you're welcome to look at your sun, moon, rising signs or any other signs in your chart. Thank you for joining me. I wish you an abundant, prosperous September, and I shall see you in another video. Bye. Well, hello Virgo, and welcome to your September predictions reading. We're going to look into what blockages or challenges you may be experiencing first, and then we're going to have a look at what blessings you may welcome into your life in September, and then we're also going to have a quick look at love as well. So got a bit to get through. What are the potential blockages or challenges that Virgo may face in September? Your birthday month. Happy birthday, Virgo. We have the sun. Oh, wow. Okay, sweet pea. It's okay. You're so smart for your own good sometimes, Virgo. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is coming through as a big message. Wow. What are the potential blockages or challenges Virgo may face? Chariot. One more card, please, Spirit. We also have the Five of Swords reversed. You're not alone, sweets. I think at least 3 of the signs thus far have that card as a block or challenge. You also have the Hanged Man reversed. So, sweets, if you are having a birthday in September, regardless, actually, you know what? It just feels like it's a big month of reflection for you. The challenge here is changing your perspective and making it more helpful for yourself. I see you being in a pessimistic, melancholy attitude in September, and it could be because maybe the circumstances of your birthday aren't exactly joyous or in the way that you were hoping for them to be. They're not exactly as celebratory or as fun and joyful as you wanted them to be. For whatever the context is, a major challenge here is your disposition, making it sunny. At the moment, it seems to be going to be very melancholy in September. A challenge here is keeping your attitude positive. You may be struggling with that in September. And another challenge here seems to be your ability to work with other people and collaborate with other people. There seems to be a hesitancy to reach out and connect with the right people. A block here might be, being consistent with your communication or with your efforts that you invest in friendships or at work. Consistency in your efforts when it comes to the people you collaborate with is a major blockage here in September. I also see the Chariot reversed as a major blockage because, again, it's fear. Fear seems to be limiting your ability to move forward, but also it's because you're afraid. You feel afraid. It's not just fear in the thought way, but you feel afraid of what lies ahead. You feel afraid of what's going to happen. You feel afraid of what you don't know. There's this feeling of fear here with the Chariot reversed, and it's a really real blockage for you. With the Five of Swords reversed, a major challenge here could be knowing when to walk away or how to control your thoughts so that you allow helpful ones to come in and unhelpful ones to continue passing through. Not all the thoughts that we have in our head are our own. We can't always control what comes to mind, but we can choose what we want to keep and what we want to let go of. So your challenge here seems to be keeping the helpful ones and letting go of the unhelpful ones. And in terms of advice on how to overcome these challenges, I got it all at once in my mind. Spirit was like, here's the blockage, here's the advice. So with your sunny disposition, it does have to do with the company that you keep. Your main advice with all of this is about understanding your perspective and understanding how to change your perspective in a helpful way. Looking at the brighter side of life, at the glass half full rather than half empty. And in order to help you do that, it is about connecting with the right people. It is about reaching out to the right people. Sometimes it is difficult to pull yourself out of that funky period, that funk, that really down period. Sometimes it's difficult to do that by yourself. So connect with the right people and make sure that you're reaching out to people who can help you, who are helpful. And for it to be a Three of Pentacles situation, this isn't just one person. Spirit is encouraging you to connect with people who are helpful for you, not just one person. Don't put that responsibility on one person. Get really collaborative here and make sure that you're making yourself busy. You're keeping yourself busy. I see that with this feeling of fear. I think that it's completely natural. I think that it's something that you do need to work with, and I'm curious to see how your blessings can help you move through that as well. So let's move forward. I do want to have a look at how your blessings can help you. Spirit, when it comes to Virgo's blessings in September, what may Virgo experience? What are Virgo's blessings in September? We have the Six of Swords. Beautiful. The Six of Swords is helping rectify the Five of Swords energy, as well as the other energy of being in a melancholy state and not knowing how to control the thoughts that you're having. We also have the Emperor. Love that for you, Virgo. What other blessings may Virgo experience in September, Spirit? We have the Page of Swords upright, some Mercury energy there for you. What other blessings may... So they're showing me the Eight of Cups reversed, but they also want to tell us a little story down here. So first of all, what I'm getting is that this situation with your thoughts isn't a one-off. It's something that happens, it's recurring, and it's because Virgos are naturally very analytical. You're very, very intelligent. It's just a known fact. I'm low-key like, ooh, I love Virgos. I love Virgos. I don't know enough Virgos, but I'm fangirling over you guys right now because all of this energy, all of these thoughts, it all comes with a heavy price to pay. This wisdom, this intelligence, this cleverness, it comes with a price to pay. The idea is that you don't let this get the better of you. Your thoughts and these periods where you struggle with your thoughts don't define your value, and they don't define the quality of you as a human being. You have so much more depth to you, and your circumstances are so much more they hold more bearing over your life than this current period in time. I see that you are someone who is very accomplished, and you're someone who is striving for some sort of big goal here. You seem to be someone that people look up to, and a lot of people respect your stance in society, whatever that is. Like, you're a respected member of the community. I see that the situation is maybe recurring, but it is always temporary. And with the Four of Pentacles reversed, it is about letting go and knowing how to wisely invest your time and energy instead. I know that that's not exactly easy to hear, because I don't mean to minimize how difficult this is for you, but I do want you to know that September, what's going on here, it's recurring. You've been through it before, you can get through it again. Your bottom deck energy is the Knight of Cups, so a major blessing is being able to open up, and I feel like you're taking steps towards someone to be more heartfelt, to be more emotive, to be more compassionate, to have your feelings heard. So Spirit is encouraging you to get out of your shy shell and to get out there, to connect. I see the Knight of Cups as a shy, timid character, but an honest character, a deserving character, someone who has real, true feelings, and someone who deserves to be heard, a kind person that anybody would welcome. And that seems to be you in this case. Now, a major blessing here is the ability to move forward into calmer waters, away from a tricky, challenging situation. This is you healing from this period of feeling like, it's just not what I wanted. I wish this would have happened instead. I'm really struggling to look at the bright side. I'm really struggling to understand how to move forward. Spirit saying that a major blessing here is that things will move forward, and you're not going to do this alone. That's why it's so important for you to reach out, because you're moving forward with the people that matter to you. Not everybody's going to help you through this, but the right people will. And I see here with the Emperor that you are someone who actually has a very good grip on your circumstances. You're someone who is quite accomplished. You're very mature is what's coming through here. And you have this ability to gain control of your situation. A major blessing for you is that you have this ability to understand when to take risks, when to assert your energy, when to be a little bit patient first to see how things may play out. I feel like you're a lot more mature, and it may be a little bit frustrating if you're hanging around younger energies, because I'm getting that the people that are helping you out, they may not be privy to everything, but they know just enough to be able to help you. So try not to get frustrated with them. I see you as someone who is incredibly powerful, and you just need that confidence boost to get you back into your power. Now, the Page of Swords as a blessing is quite beautiful for you, Virgo. The Page of Swords upright is saying that there is this new curious interest that has piqued your, this new curiosity that has piqued your interest. Let's say that's better worded. And the reason why it's so fresh is because I want to say that you either don't have a lot of information about it, or the information that you have is quite limited. Excuse me, I've got to blow my nose. I'm still a little bit sick, I apologize. Sorry, Virgo. Gosh, my nose. I think I'm well enough, but then I get those reminders that I'm still healing. Anyway, Page of Swords, it feels like you're starting to get some information, and this is directly related to that feeling of fear. You feel afraid about the future. You don't know what to do, how to move forward. This wasn't what you expected, or this wasn't where you wanted to be right now in your present situation. It makes you feel a little bit concerned about where things are leading to. With the Page of Swords here, this is encouraging you to stay open to information as it develops. There is a feeling here as though, yes, you could technically know more. That would make you feel more confident, to say the least, or more experienced, but the fact of the matter is you're just a Page of Swords at the moment. Embrace that lack of knowledge. Have fun with that lack of knowledge. Stay in your curious energy. Stay open to information, and just take what you see as surface level. Now, in other areas of your life, this is a blessing for you, because it means that you have so much room to explore other things. You're surrendering this need to know things that are out of your reach, and you're refocusing it in new directions, focusing on other areas of life that are fun for you. Maybe it involves you starting a new book. Maybe it involves you you know, getting into some websites that you haven't revisited in a while. I just see you like getting really curious online and in books and just picking up random tidbits of information. And it's a healthy distraction for you because it's taking your mind away from the fearful things that you don't understand yet because they haven't been able to reveal themselves to you. And the Eight of Cups reversed as your other blessing is a card that is saying, listen, this is a blessing because you know that however difficult your moments are, you can get through them. You've been through it before, you can get through it again. These emotional situations that seem to get the better of you, that really tie you down, bog you down, make you feel real deep in the funk, they do end. As difficult as they are, they always end. And that is a blessing for you because this time around in September, you are going to be able to pull yourself out of it. It's not going to be as long lasting as it has been in your past. So let's have a quick look at love. Can we have a look at love, please, for Virgo? What's going on in love for Virgo in September? Oh my days. What's going on? Oh my gosh. We have trust. Oh, I thought it was reversed and then the picture was upright, so confusion, but it is reversed. What is going on for love with Virgo in September? Wow, we have birth. Oh my days. Excuse me? Well, hello there. Let me get that off the ground. I thought it was too far away, but I'm quite long, so that's helpful. Move on in the reverse. Wow. Okay, I like that. Listen, Virgo, please. When it comes to love, we're talking for singles, couples, loved ones. There is a relationship in your life that you really, really care about, but you don't know how to move it forward. You're wanting you're on this new beginning here with birth. This could either be a fresh relationship or you could be forging a new beginning in an existing relationship. I feel like things are really pushing forward to this new beginning, and yet there is a lot of fear in your mind that is holding you back from being able to trust that this situation will play out in a helpful way. You seem concerned about what lies ahead. Instead of embracing this opportunity as a brand new opportunity in love or a new beginning in love for you and your loved ones, you're looking at it as, I can't trust it because I don't know what lies ahead. All I know is that we're moving. And honestly, it's okay to feel anxious about these things. You need to remind yourself that your headspace has not been where it usually is at, and that sometimes these thoughts come, and that's fine, but we don't have to cling to every single one of them. It comes back to that idea of discerning what is a helpful thought and what is an unhelpful thought, and understanding that maybe with time, some of this fear might be able to dissipate naturally. In other cases, if you're having trust issues here, things are moving forward. So please, 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 if you can, talk about it with the people that you love. Talk about it with them. It comes down to practical advice. If you don't feel that you can trust someone that you love, why? What is the key issue here? And can you convey that to that person so that they know? Because maybe they can help your fear. They can help your concerns by voicing to you their side of the story and helping bring that trust back. So that's what I'm seeing for you when it comes to love, Virgo, and that's what I'm seeing when it comes to September in general. Happy birthday if your birthday's in September. Please look after your beautiful self, and I shall see you in another reading. Bye. Hi Libra, and welcome to your September predictions reading. We're going to be looking at the blockages and challenges you may experience in September. Then we're going to look at the blessings that you may experience, and then the love situation. Quick little love check-in, just real quick. Let's start with the blocks and challenges, shall we? What blocks and challenges may Libra experience in September? Father of Swords, who made you mad? Oh my gosh, who made you mad, Libra? We also have the Son of Wands reversed. Okay, Spirit. What are the blocks or challenges Libra may face? We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, you got to be careful with the people that you work with, okay? Son of Swords here reversed. Oh my days. Bottom deck energy. What's going on with Libra, Spirit? Okay, listen, you have a birthday coming up in a couple of months. So it's really important that you take care of yourself and that you're kind to yourself, because I see it impacting your relationships as well. I see that something is really impacting you in September. It seems to be weighing on the way that you communicate to others, to say the least. But what it feels like is you feel pushed into a situation that isn't necessarily fair, and you're being called to use your ability to communicate as a way of getting control back. So it's an unfair situation. So either I'm not going to talk to that person then. No, stuff them. I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to say I'm going to be there. They can just deal with it. Or you're using your ability to communicate to really push them into the situation that you felt. So just be careful, please. Be careful. I see here with the Father of Swords that a key block here is how you choose to act when somebody, or when you're confronted with a challenging situation. You are an incredibly resourceful person when it comes to navigating relationships, navigating, honestly, I would consider Libra to be the mediator, the person who's out here helping other people get through their issues. But when it comes to your front doorstep, I would say practice what you preach, Libra, here with the Father of Swords. You do know better. When we know better, we do better, don't we? So careful with that, please. I see that you have a lot of power here, and whoever made you mad, I don't know why the heck they had the audacity to, but just consider your actions. Words hurt and actions speak louder. So just look after yourself here, please. And now, with the Son of Wands reversed, there is a spontaneity to you that could be perceived as recklessness in September. There is this feeling of needing to let off steam, blow off steam, and this is a challenge because either you're restricted in your ability to do so, maybe you just want to really go to the beach, but all you have to do is work, and on the weekend it's going to be raining and you won't be able to go. Whatever's going on here, you have this desire, this determination to do something, but you're unable to follow it up with action. So I see that as a block because that passion is there. All that energy is built up, but there's no way to express it. So the immediate advice for that situation is to try to blow off steam in September. Make sure that your needs are being met, especially these needs that have to do with travel, that have to do with you expressing yourself physically, sexual expression, even just being able to exercise, like whatever it is, you have all this movement stored up in your body. So give yourself that ability to express it in September. Otherwise, you're going to be very frustrated and there's going to be a lot of tension. So just give yourself an opportunity to express. Now over here with the Three of Pentacles upright, this is a challenge because the people that you seem to spend a lot of time with, I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's all of this. Maybe it's all of this built up. You seem to be under the pump here. You want more time to do the things that you actually need to do, like in terms of your expressions, your your sex, or I don't know, your creative interests, your traveling interests. You want more time to do that. You want to tell people this, or you want to get a grip over this, but it seems to be impacting people that you spend a lot of time with, whether that's in your workplace, your family, your friends. It seems to be impacting them because it's impacting your ability to collaborate with them. A challenge for you is collaborating with people and reaching out to the right people. So listen, if you need more time, if you're not sure what to do and you feel like you're in an unfair situation, your challenge is also your solution. Call people, bring them in, tell them what's going on, especially if you're in a group setting. Like, hey man, you put too much responsibility on my shoulders. I need a weekend as well. How about you pick up the slack and we can all have the weekend off together? I feel like it's about the challenge here is working on those relationships in a helpful way so that they can actually, you guys can meet the goal and the outcome that you're wanting, the joint outcome that you're wanting. Picking up the pace here, understanding how to be more efficient as a group. Now over here with the Son of Swords reversed, I feel like this has to do with your this burning energy. You have so much stored energy within you, Libra. And listen, a challenge here is knowing when to act for you. Knowing when to act, knowing when to move forward, knowing when to express yourself, knowing when to communicate. I think that whatever this is, I'm hoping the blessings can clarify for us, but the Son of Swords, it's really pulling you into this pit of frustration, not as much as the Son of Wands, but it feels like you want to do something but you're blocked. It's like you're just hitting a wall here. So there's a lot of things that you want to take action towards that don't seem to be happening in September, and it seems to be hitting you in your feels here. Those are the challenges, and now they may not be very, very, very significant because you've got a lot going on for yourself, so they may just be minor challenges in the grand scheme of things, but they are the main challenges that you will experience, or you may experience, in September. Let's have a look at the blessings now. What blessings may Libra experience in September, Spirit? What blessings? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, slow and steady, please. Slow and steady. You got this. You got this. What are the blessings? We have the Nine of Wands reversed. I think you do need that. You need a bit of respite. Rest and reconsider. What are the blessings, Libra? Okay, Six of Cups reversed. So that could be something that's challenging as well. Can I please get one more card? Thank you so much. Seven of Wands. Your bottom deck energy as the Queen of Wands reversed. Wow. Yeah, so a blessing for you is actually going to be slowing down. Slow down in September, please, because you're trying to do the most here. You've been trying to do the most. The reason why you can't act is because you need to act carefully, not hastily, not with this desire that doesn't have a plan. Spirit's saying that your biggest blessing here is having a clear plan forward. You may not be rushing, but that is the goal. Slow and steady wins the race in this case. Integrity over hastiness. It's like quality over quantity idea, right? Get that good quality in, even if it takes longer, because it's going to be the outcome that you want. That is how you can feel better in control of the situation, by controlling the quality of the outcome. You may not be able to control how quickly it comes, but you're going to put a lot of effort and energy into this, and it is going to come in a package that you approve. Now over here with the Nine of Wands reversed, I see this as you diverting your energy. You're like, you know what? I've been putting so much effort into this. I've been putting so much energy into this, and it's just not working out. Let me pull these wands down. A major blessing for you is diverting into a new direction, but you don't have to do that right away. What you're really doing in September is taking time to rest and recharge, because you need to re-examine your situation and understand if maybe you've been putting too much energy into an area of your life that has not been helpful. It has not been progressing in the way that you've wanted, and it could be better invested in a different way. Rest and reconsider with the Nine of Wands reversed. The Six of Cups reversed is a blessing, because something from your past or someone who you really care about is going to be a pivotal role in getting things on track for you in September. This could be someone that you're working with, right? Collaboration or working with the right people was a block for you. So the blessing here is that someone that you really love and care about, who has been a part of your life for some time, is going to be visiting you and helping you in this triggering, or I just want to say intense period. You have a lot of energy here and you don't know what to do with it because you're feeling limited by your actions. So this person, even if they can't practically help you, they are going to be a good emotional support for you. They are someone who seems to be somebody that you can emotionally rely on and open up to. And over here with the Seven of Wands, I see this as a blessing because you're getting that fight back. You're a fighter, Libra. You don't give up easily. And the Seven of Wands is encouraging you to continue to push forward. Continue pushing forward. You got this. You can do this. The Seven of Wands is saying that you're not giving up and you are overcoming your challenges step by step, slow and steady in September. Nothing can hold you back. Let's have a look at love now, Libra. What can Libra expect when it comes to love, Spirit? What can Libra expect when it comes to love? What can Libra expect when it comes to love? We have begin in the reverse position. Excuse me, something just fell on the ground. Oh, two cards fell on the ground. We have connect in the reverse position. And we also have grieve in the reverse position. Interesting. I do like that for you. Okay, your bottom deck energy is endurance. There you are, endurance. Now, listen, when we're looking at love, we're looking at singles, couples, anybody that you love here, okay? Because we're covering a large group of people. So when I look at love here, Libra, I see that a connection from your past is coming back to help you kind of move things forward. Somebody that you love is coming into your present to help you with something that you've been trying to get off the ground here. And I see that this is someone who either they never really left your life, or you have to consider how they fit into your life now. This could be a non-romantic person who you really care about, or it could be a romantic person. But what's going on here is that you have history with them and you have to figure out how they fit into your life now. How can they help you? How can they actually fit into what you've got currently going on? The struggle here is understanding how to connect with this person in your present context. Because of your history, things have naturally changed. How do they fit now? And this process does involve understanding that what happened in the past does not have to happen in your future. This relationship could evolve. In fact, it doesn't have to be sad, even if they say they can't fit into what you've currently got going. Say that they can't be as active of a presence as they were in your past. It's not necessarily a sad thing, but it is something that you have to consider. You have to weigh up how this person is going to fit in to your present circumstances. So this loved one is seemingly very helpful in September, but maybe moving forward, how much time, how much effort, how much energy do we continue spending with one another? Or how do we move this relationship forward? Looking at how we can fit into each other's lives. So that's what I see for you, Libra. That has been your September predictions reading. You're more than welcome to look at your other signs in your chart, your sun, moon, rising, for example. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you an abundant, prosperous September, and I shall see you in another reading. Bye. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your September predictions reading. So in today's reading, we're going to be looking at the blockages and challenges you may experience in September. We're also going to look at the blessings you may experience, and then we're going to take a quick peek into love as well. So let's get it started with the blockages and challenges. Gosh, why was that a mouthful? Blockages and challenges that Scorpio may experience in September, Spirit. What are they? Oh, straight off the cuff, we have Two of Wands coming out in the reverse position. We also have the Eight of Swords coming out in the reverse. Excellent. What are the potential blocks and challenges Scorpio may experience? We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We also have the moon in the upright. Wow. I'm not too surprised, if I'm honest with you, sweets. The thing about these challenges is they're things that you've been through before, and it's a helpful thing to know because not only have you experienced the challenges before, but you've also experienced the solutions before. So bottom deck energy is another 8. You've got 3 8s here, and 2 of them are reversed, telling me that you've worked through these challenges before. So sweets, the major issue here is investing your time and energy appropriately. It feels like there's things that you want to expand upon in September. There's things that you want to cultivate and develop with your spare time, but you're struggling to find room to do them. It could be as simple as like maybe you wanted to get your hair done, right? Like your spare time on Saturday, you really just wanted to go to the beach and practice surfing, or you really wanted to go practice rollerblading. You wanted to do this. There's some sort of thing that you're wanting to do with your free time, and it has to do with cultivating. It's going to take continual effort to do it. You seem to be struggling to be consistent with that. You seem to be falling out of that pattern and finding it difficult to get back on track with that regular routine, that consistency. A lot of this has to do with the Two of Wands reverse, this feeling of like purpose. You don't really know what to do with yourself. Maybe you had a busy start to the year, or the middle of the year got busy. In September, you're just not really sure what to do with your free time. It also feels like this is translating in a more serious area of your life. And September could go really quickly for you if you don't find those moments to be more impassioned. I feel the Two of Wands reversed as you feeling a little bit stuck and directionless, okay? Now, it's not all bad, but we do need to talk about the challenges first. So we're going to keep going forward to the Eight of Swords reversed, which is talking about a feeling of hopelessness and helplessness and struggling to get out of that feeling. Struggling to truly change the way that you see the situation and the way that you see yourself getting out of this situation. Feeling a bit ashamed of being back in here as well. This card also talks about you playing victim sometimes and feeling very stuck in a situation because of other people's actions. Now, I'm just going to power through this because we got to rip that band-aid off and then we'll talk about the solutions, okay? The Nine of Cups reversed is addressing, again, that melancholy feeling, not entirely emotionally invested in this because this situation doesn't care for me, so why should I care for it? Or just genuinely feeling like your emotions aren't being appreciated. You're not feeling heard or seen when it comes to your happiness. Now, the Nine of Cups reversed can also just feel like having your energy drained by a situation because your emotional needs are not being met. Now, the moon over here, the moon seems to be causing illusions. The moon seems to be causing more confusion because the moon is a dark energy that is supposed to connect you with your fears by ultimately bringing you closer to who you are as a person. You know, you confront your shadows, you understand more about yourself. But instead, in your case, as a block, it's just creating more confusion because it's creating a heavier feeling. It's like a heavy blanket that is making it difficult for you to understand how to get out because the blanket isn't just over your body, it's over your head. And now you suddenly can't see how to get out. So honestly, the solution to this situation is to learn from what you've been through in your past. You've been in similar contexts where you have been able to get yourself out, whether this is based on your way of thinking or based on your way of investing your time. Spirit is indicating that you need to be wiser about how you invest your time because honestly, the main issue here is that you don't have time for the things that you actually want to do. And you do need to prioritize what you want to do by exploring your interests again. And this is talking about your individual interests, not what other people want, however much they care for you and you care for them. Doing what you actually want to do and making more time for the things that you genuinely want. You're feeling frustrated and you're suppressing a lot of this, and it is only going to continue to impact the people who have caused these issues in the first place. The main reason they have is because there isn't enough time for the things that you want to do, and I'm sure that those spaces are being filled by other people's needs instead. We don't just decide to not do the things that we want. It's usually because something else has taken that space. So let's have a look at the blessings because they may be able to give us more information on how to get through these challenges. What blessings may Scorpio receive in September, Spirit? What blessings may... Oh my days. Holy heck. Excuse me. What blessings may Scorpio receive in September, Spirit? We have the Six of Cups reversed. I love that. Yes, I think you need that. What blessings may Scorpio receive? We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. It feels a little bit out of place in your reading, but okay. What blessings may Scorpio receive in September? We have the Death card in the upright position. Beautiful. What blessings may Scorpio receive in September? We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, your bottom deck energy is the moon again. Scorpio, you're in your feels and it's fine. Don't feel guilty, okay? Because you are actually very powerful when you get to that point. You have your power here with the Death card. The reason why the moon is here is because it's supposed to feel uncomfortable. You're supposed to address these feeling sweets. You're not supposed to pretend that the blanket isn't on your head. You're supposed to understand that, damn, there's a heavy blanket on my head. I need to figure out how it got here and how to get it off. You know, like, why is this blanket on my head? Well, let's have a look. Maybe I haven't been prioritizing the people that I actually really love and care about. Maybe I want to spend more time with those people instead of the other people that drain me. The Six of Cups reversed as a blessing is saying that someone from your past is going to be helping you in September. There is going to be connection here to your past, to a time when things were a lot more innocent, a lot more carefree, a lot more fun. And they're going to bring back this feeling of like, oh gosh, I have been missing that. I have actually been missing that part of my life. I've been nostalgic. I've been wanting more of that. I've been, out here just getting wrapped up in the way that things go. And I forgot that this year, I was supposed to do this instead. Maybe September, you're going to feel very nostalgic in general, Scorpio. Maybe the year's gone really quick for you and you just, all of a sudden it's September and you're like, oh my days, I haven't done nearly anything that I wanted to do. So over here with King of Pentacles, this is also a blessing because it's you kind of developing yourself more. I feel like you have the opportunity here. You may be working with someone else to do this, but you could be getting a better work situation, a better career. You could be upskilling or upgrading your financial situation. Whatever it is, there is a feeling of getting autonomy over your material world. You're feeling somewhat empowered by almost financial freedom, Spirit is indicating. Money could be coming your way. It's just this feeling of having like autonomy. You feel like you're on top of it, okay? You feel like you're on top of it to the point where you're like, you know what? Maybe I can afford to do this and do that. Now, honestly, I don't know if... Yes, you will. You will. You're going to use that and do something with it, but we'll get to that soon. The Death card as a blessing is interesting because it's asking for you to take this uncomfortableness and to use it as your cue to reinvent yourself. The time has come again in your beautiful phoenix nature to take these heavy, uncomfortable feelings and make them your BITCH. I'm sorry, I had to say it. But make them your BITCH because you are powerful when you're frustrated. All this frustration is leading to you reinventing yourself into a stronger person, a more capable person, and someone who is even more resilient than who you were. Shocking, I know, but that is your superpower, Scorpio. You constantly reinvent yourself like a phoenix rising from the ashes. September is an opportunity for you to purge and rebirth. Now, there's going to be a heck of a lot of purging, though, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You have autonomy over your material world, so this could be time off from work for a little bit. This could be an opportunity to just have a bit of a break from the things that you've been investing on. This is like an opportunity for an intermission in a 3-hour play, just go grab some popcorn, go to the toilet, get your drinks refilled, and then come back when you're ready. This is literally what you need. You need to purge, blow off steam, and then re-examine your situation and have a look at how to better plant so that you can grow the fruits that you want to bear. That's what it feels like here. Purge in September, please. That is your blessing. Let's have a look at love real quick. What's going on for Scorpios when it comes to love, Spirit? What's going on for Scorpio? We have romance. Ew, okay. I'm sorry, I'm still sick, so I can't do those high-pitched noises that I usually like to do, but I tried. Scorpio, please, Spirit. What is going on in love for Scorpio in September? What is going on in love in September for Scorpio? We have communication, seeing eye to eye with constructive, effective communication. Love that. What is going on? We also have healing, beautiful. I don't know why I said it like that, okay? And we have support as your bottom deck energy. So beautiful. You know what's going on over here, sweets? I see the opportunity to really heal a relationship with a loved one here. We're going to talk about love in general, okay? We're talking about romance and platonic, all love here for you, Scorpio. All love. You're healing a very meaningful connection for you in September by actually communicating and opening up to someone. This could be that soulmate, that person from your past who knows you and who knows what you're like, and you're seeing eye to eye with them. You're really able to understand, like, each other, and you're feeling very connected to who you once were in a good way, because I have a feeling that the reason why this person matters to you so much is because they have seen you reinvent yourself. They've seen you go through that. They're not someone who's a painful reminder of your past. They're a helpful, grounding reminder of your past. They remind you of how strong you are, of how capable you are, of how resilient you are. And this is somebody that you genuinely care about. Whether this is a romantic connection or not, they bring romance back into your life. They help you wear those rose-colored glasses again and feel more confident and capable of moving forward. There's a lot of joy here. There's a lot of healing here. There's a lot of connection here. This is going to be a very good opportunity to get intimate with a loved one and to just really understand each other from the inside out. Now, you can take that however you want, but I meant emotions, okay? I meant emotions. Now, really understanding each other's feelings and healing with your words, getting to the root of each other's fears, issues, concerns, sadness, helplessness, and getting out of this uncomfortable feeling. So that's what I see for you, Scorpio. That's what's going to happen in September, sweets. If you feel called to, you're welcome to check out your sun, moon, rising, or other areas of your astro chart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you a prosperous, abundant September, and I shall see you in another video. Bye. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your September predictions reading. We're going to be looking at the blockages and challenges you may face, as well as the blessings and just a little dash of love at the end as well. So let's start with the challenges. We'll rip that band-aid off straight out the gate. What are the blockages and challenges that Sagittarius may experience in September? What are the blockages and challenges? Oh my days, what's going on? We have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Is Sagittarius afraid of settling down? What's going on here, sweets? Let's trust that to happen with you, sweet pea. Look at this, the Fool card as well. I have a soft spot for Sag. I feel like you guys are very underappreciated. Sagittarius people are so fun. All right, let's get one more card. One more card, please, Spirit. Come on. Which card? One more card. What is another blockage or challenge that Sagittarius may face in September? Okay, wow. Okay. Oh my lord. Sweets, sweet, sweet, sweets. Four of Cups. Oh, sweet pea. Sagittarius. Look at your bottom. How? You know, what's going on with the fire signs? What is going on with the fire signs? How did you manage to take a good thing and turn it into a challenge? This should be your blessings line. Oh my days, Sagittarius, sweet pea, from someone who cares about you, because I do. I just want you to be happy. You have turned this into something that it wasn't intended to be. Let's start off by delving into this energy, and then you can figure out where to go to from there, because I need to explain what I'm feeling. So first of all, the major challenge for you here seems to be finding your happiness in September. A major challenge for you is prioritizing time for the things that you actually want in your future. And I see this as like emotional time with loved ones, with doing things that you genuinely love. This seems to be a challenge for you, and it's just because either you don't know anymore, or maybe life is forcing you to be more serious than your beautiful free spirit wants to be. Whatever it is, the Ten of Cups as a challenge means that you're not having that happy family that you want. A challenge here is finding your happiness, and it comes down to your household as well. A challenge here could be getting out of the house more, or getting out of the routine that you've been confined in. You are someone who, well, listen, I'm typecasting here. All Sagittarius people aren't the same, but you're stereotyped as a free spirit. And all of these energies are very restrictive thus far, except for this card. But anyway, the Four of Wands is this stability, this settling down energy. And for that to be a blockage, either you really, really want it, or you feel like you've been forced to do it. Whatever is going on here, it's not going the way that you wanted it to, because it's forcing you into the situation where the challenge is, do I take that risk? Do I do it? Do I try? Do I leap off this cliff and hope that there's water below? Or do I forget that I can fly and end up hurting myself? There is a feeling here as though you're being asked to take a step into the unknown and you're not feeling confident or able to. It's almost like you really, really want to, but the situation feels serious and you don't know anymore what is best. And honestly, what you're most afraid of is missing out. The challenge here is acting in time and not getting too comfortable. You seem to be very afraid in September of getting too comfortable and not taking advantage of the opportunities that are coming your way. You also seem afraid that you may make the wrong choice. You seem afraid that you're going to pick the wrong decision because you didn't have all the information. So I see you hesitating. I see you waiting. It's like you need to do this. In fact, for some of you guys, you could be getting married in September. It feels like you want to do this, but you just don't know if it's the right thing to do right now. You seem very concerned about what the future holds, and you seem very concerned about whether this is a foolish mistake or whether this is something that is genuinely going to make you happy. Oh, Sagittarius, let's have a look at your blessings, shall we? Let's see if we can get some answers. What are the blessings that Sagittarius can expect in September, Spirit? What are the blessings? We have the Page of Pentacles, okay, like that. What are the blessings that Sagittarius can expect in September? We have another Pentacles card. Interesting. Two of Pentacles. Two more cards, please, Spirit. What are the blessings that Sagittarius can expect? Oh my gosh. We're only going to take that one because it's the one that's shown itself. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Okay, there we go. There's your answer. And we also have the Fool card. Okay, you got the Fool twice as both the challenge and the blessing. So first of all, should you take that leap of faith? Apparently, yes. Yes, you should. You're not going to regret it. It's something that is your challenge, but it's also your biggest blessing in September. Major Arcana vibes. It could be a very significant decision. It could be something that has been really weighing on your noggin, causing you stress. Let's see what your bottom deck energy is. Wow, don't give up. So the Eight of Pentacles is encouraging you to really think about how you want to move this forward, because however you do it, you got to do it well. I consider the Eight of Pentacles to be like a mastery card in your case, putting that energy in, investing in it, making sure that the quality of work isn't compromised, and really putting the right amount of effort into the task at hand. So goodness me, a blessing here is that you're getting into a more productive cycle. I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into this, sweets. You have so much pentacle energy down here, and yet your biggest challenge is your happiness in September. Your biggest challenge is making time for your happy future, making more present moments for your happy future. And I see that in September, your blessings, it kind of starts over here. Let's talk about the Page of Pentacles first. Your blessing seems to be this new direction that you're able to take your energy and your resources. This could be talking about a literal apprenticeship or an internship, but I see this as you finding a new direction and finding something to invest your resources in, and you're getting a lot out of the situation. You're upskilling from that situation. You're getting wisdom from that situation. You're getting experience from that situation. Whatever this is, it's helping you where you feel like you're lacking, okay? Your money situation seems to be improving in September, but it isn't yet where you want it to be. So please don't get ahead of yourself. You can celebrate early. I'm not going to tell you not to celebrate. I love celebrating in life. Celebrating is key to a high vibration. So you can celebrate early, but it is important to get consistent here. So I see with the Two of Pentacles, sweets, you do have room for things. It is about restructuring and juggling your priorities here. So honestly, you can have all of this that you feel you're missing out on. You just need to make more room for it. Juggle yourself, challenge your schedule, go check what you've got planned for the day, and really ask yourself whether you actually need to do these things for that long, or can you actually have more room for this thing that you want to do instead. I see the Two of Pentacles as you finessing your routine and maybe incorporating other elements that you feel you've been missing out on, especially if it's like happiness. But It could be more practical. It could be more like maybe you've been wanting to get back into the gym. Maybe you've been wanting to get back into that healthy eating lifestyle. Maybe you've been wanting to balance more time, going out of your house because you feel like you're housebound as well. You feel so structured and limited. So you do have time for these extra things. It's just about understanding your routine and getting a good handle of it, which you do. That's your blessing, sweets. Your blessing in September is you're restructuring that well. Ten of Pentacles reversed as a blessing is telling me that you dodged a bullet somewhere. It feels like your future is changing for the better. When a Ten of Pentacles reverse card shows up in this scenario, it means you've dodged a bullet. Your future is changing for the better, and it's because of the leap of faith that you've taken. You walking away from this is not you denying yourself happiness. It's you knowing what is good for you. And this situation wasn't it. Nothing could grow from that situation. That was somebody else's version of your success. That was somebody else's idea of happiness, not yours. For the Fool to be here in the upright with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, this leap of faith is your biggest blessing in September. It feels like you taking that, not really knowing where you're going to fall or where you're going to end up, is actually what brings you into that space of like joy or excitement that you may feel that you've been missing. I feel like it's joy though. I feel like you just want more happiness. Now listen, the Fool card happens with trust. You can't just dive in with the baggage of having explored everything. You do have to step up to the plate and go, okay, I'm ready. I don't know what's going to be on the other side, but I'm going to, just take it and try to make it the best out of the situation. And that is what you seem to do, and it seems to be the biggest blessing for you in September. The ability to look at the situation with optimism and really tell yourself that, even if I don't know what's going to happen, I'm just going to hope for the best and I'm going to make the best out of it. So let's have a look at your love now real quick. What is going on for Sagittarius in love in September, Spirit? What is going on for Sagittarius in love? We have Fire reversed. Okay, what happened to the Spark? We also have Forgive. Okay, interesting. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. We also have Abundance coming out. Beautiful. Okay. Bottom deck energy is childhood. Okay, wow. You have children referenced here a few times. So if you are welcoming a child into your life, congratulations. But I feel like this is more reference about your inner child. When we look at the Fool, we look at a young, naive soul who's stepping into the world for the first time. These Fool moments require trust because that is the energy that you are supposed to embody. This naivety is like your biggest grace when you come into this Full moment. So when it comes to love, you're almost being encouraged to let your past be your past and to not project that into your present. There is a feeling here as though whatever happened when you were younger or in the past, you have to let it stay there. It does not need to move forward with you. The Fire being reversed is a little bit concerning though. When we look at love, we're going to be looking at loved ones in general. So this could be looking at romantic or platonic relationships, but it feels like the spark is going out of a relationship that you have here. Somebody that you once really loved and cared about, the fire is starting to wane, the wood is starting to charcoal, and there's not a heck of a lot of fuel left for that fire to continue to burn. So either what needs to happen here is reconciliation through forgiveness, or forgiveness could be talking about you understanding that whatever happened in your past is in your past, and we need to look forward by forgiving ourselves, forgiving the situation, and allowing space for these new opportunities. Whatever's going on here, I don't want to typecast because it will differ depending on what the relationship is for each and every one of you. I do think that in September, a connection is struggling, and it's because there's no spark there anymore. There's no fuel for that fire to continue to burn. I do think that forgiveness is going to be a theme in this connection in your life, because your goal here is to step towards the things that make you happy. So where one connection may not be thriving, another one seems to be gaining abundance. So I do see here, unrelated to whatever this fire spark not going out is, the abundance card seems to come through with a lot of inviting, attractive energy, and it seems to be a healthy distraction from whatever's going on with the other connection. I feel like this abundance card, I just realized there are 7 cups, so it does feel like a distraction actually. There could be an opportunity to get back together with someone over, you know, in a fun situation. Like I'm seeing alcohol, for example. I'm seeing the opportunity to just catch up and to really connect and to understand each other's feelings, if that's really what you want. If that's not what you want, your love life is expanding, sweets. The people that you love seem to be expanding. So either you're getting a child or you're losing someone in order to bring somebody else in. That's what's happening in September. Abundance is saying that your emotions are growing, and it seems like you're gaining a loved one in September, whatever that is. So exciting things, Sagittarius. Please look after your beautiful self, especially with this energy. That's a blessing. I don't know how you got here, sweets, but you can get through it. You can do it. Find that happiness by focusing on balancing your routine and really putting that effort into this new path, getting the experience that you want, that you need in order to realize that this isn't the future that you want, and to feel more confident in stepping towards that new beginning for yourself. I wish you an abundant, prosperous September, Sagittarius. Take care, and I shall see you in another video. Bye. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your September predictions. Now, we've got a lot to cover in today's video. We're going to be looking at the blockages and challenges you may experience in September. We're also going to look at the blessings, and then we are going to be looking at love real quick, just a little sprinkling of love at the end. So Spirit, what are the main blockages and challenges that Capricorn may experience in September? We have sugar honey iced tea. We're being called out already. 4 of Swords. Spirit, please at least butter us up first. All right, we have the 10 of Swords reversed. There is also a 5 of Pentacles reversed moment over here. Spirit, what is another blockage or challenge that Capricorn may experience in September? What is another blockage or challenge that Capricorn may experience in September? We have, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and they actually wanted to show us the Sun as well. Wow, the Sun is reversed. Okay, listen, bottom deck energy, please. 8 of Cups. Okay, so blockages and challenges, it really comes down to, are you taking care of yourself in September? The main reason I ask that is because of the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is saying that we do need to prioritize rest in September. So I see the 4 of Swords as a blockage because I think it's about knowing when to rest and knowing how to allocate time for rest as well. That's really as simple as that. I don't want to over-explain this. A major blockage is getting enough sleep, getting enough rest, knowing when to take rest as well, because we don't want to fall back into situations that we've recently gotten ourselves out of. Now, the 10 of Swords reversed is a feeling of betrayal, but it's more like a feeling of being blocked by a tough cycle because it just won't end. So we're almost betraying ourselves here. Spirit is encouraging us to take careful action here and be very careful about how you choose to move forward, because obviously the same actions are going to garner the same results. So maybe to end this tough cycle, we need to spice things up, do things differently this time. Make sure that we're not just getting back into that same old situation. I also see the 10 of Swords as something blindsiding us when actually it shouldn't, because we've been here before. Like, we should have seen this coming. Now, I also see the Five of Pentacles reversed as a blockage because there seems to be a situation that we're growing from. Our change of environment has started, but it's something uncomfortable because it's either taking a long time to happen or we're not yet sure of what this change is asking from us. Whatever's happening here, it's a change of situation. So it could be a change in finances, change in career. It's something that isn't new in September. It started in August and we're still dealing with the collateral in September. This change is asking for us to be accommodating towards it because it is a challenge, but it shouldn't be something that is all-consuming. So we do need to be aware of that. We'll see what Spirit's clear advice on that is with the challenge, with the blessings section as well. Now, the Seven of Pentacles as a blockage is very interesting because it seems to be patience. Patience is a virtue, allegedly. I don't have a heck of a lot of it. And that is showing in this reading. The Seven of Pentacles, patience is a blockage because we've put all this effort into something and either we need to continue putting effort into it in order for it to grow, or we need to trust and believe that it is going to grow, because it did come out with the Sun card. And the Sun card is saying that we're feeling less than optimistic about this. We're feeling a bit, I wish I could have done more, and I wish I could have done this, and I wish I could have done that. And it's starting to affect our ability to see things from a joyful, glass half full perspective. Bottom deck energy was the Eight of Cups. So another blockage, or the overarching theme to these blockages, is how well we can move away from something that no longer serves us, how well we can adapt with the changes that we've been served to understand that they were happening for a reason and that it is time to start moving forward. A challenge in September seems to be knowing how to invest time into the newer things that had started in August. So it feels like emotionally we're going to need to understand our feelings in order to overcome these challenges, because it feels like our environment's changed. We need to take more rest. We need to understand that the same actions will lead to the same results, which have been less than favorable. These aren't results that we've wanted. These are results that we want to change. We have the opportunity to do things differently, but we don't know how to do that yet, because we're finding it difficult to be consistent with our actions in general and to be optimistic about where this is going. So let's have a look at the blessings you may experience now. What blessings may Capricorn experience in September, Spirit? What blessings may Capricorn experience in September? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. What blessings may Capricorn experience in September, Spirit? What blessings may Capricorn experience in September? We have the Two of Swords coming out reversed. What blessings may Capricorn experience? We have the Ace of Cups reversed. What blessings may Capricorn experience, Spirit? What blessings? Holy heck. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles in the upright, and Spirit wants to bring out the Ten of Wands as well. Okay, interesting. Y'all got the most cards, so don't tell the other signs. I'm not trying to be biased or nepotistic. We also have the Queen of Wands bottom deck energy. So wow. All right. So a major blessing is that your energy is unstoppable. Okay. You are someone who seems to be mastering your material and energetic frequencies. I feel like it's about keeping your vibration consistent. Okay. Obviously it's unrealistic for me to tell you to be happy all the time. I would never do that to anybody. I can't even say that to myself. So I would never say that to you. But with the Queen of Wands as your bottom deck energy, you're very magnetic, okay? So we know that this magnetism is like attracting like. So making sure that what you're putting out there is what you want to receive in the first place, okay? Tempering yourself so that you do have an outlet for those less than favorable energies, for the things that you don't want to put out there, but so that you still have a way of expressing them, you know? So maybe instead of expressing your frustration onto someone, maybe you could express that frustration through art, you know, so that you're putting it out there in a healthy way, not in a way where you would hate it if somebody turned around and said those things to you. So I feel like your energy is very magnetic. You're in a very attractive space. A big blessing here is that you actually seem to be getting on top of your material world, sweets. I don't know why this seems to be a challenge. Yes, things have changed, but I do see the Queen of Pentacles as you getting to do things that you value and enjoy. The Queen of Pentacles is honestly a Capricorn energy. Look at this throne. We've got the goat there. You are a goat. So it feels like the blessing here is that your value, your worth, your integrity, the things that actually make you you have not been compromised by these changes, these challenges. The blessing is that you're still on top of the situation. In fact, your situation may have improved because of these changes. But looking at the Two of Swords reversed, I see that a major blessing here is having more information or more clarity to be able to make an important decision here. I see you finally being able to do something that you've been waiting to do for a while because you felt like you weren't ready, or you felt like you needed more info, or you just felt like there were pieces missing in the story. Two of Swords reversed is like it's starting to make sense. You're coming out of a stuck situation and it feels like the light is being revealed here. So you're being called to kind of come out of a period where that makes sense. Things have been painful and just not being able to move forward. Wow, okay. Two of Swords is asking for you to be careful about how you move forward though, because you still have choices to make, especially if it's following the Ten of Swords. It's a blessing, so think about it. You've got this new opportunity now to end that tough cycle. How are you going to act? The blessing is that you know that in September you start to take action with clarity and with that understanding of, I don't want to do what I did in the past because I don't want to go back to that cycle. So the Ace of Cups reversed as a blessing is actually kind of good, you guys. As a blessing, this is telling me that you're being selfish with your emotions. You're like, you know what? I only got enough love for myself. I only have enough love to give that back to myself. And what that means is, I feel like this is you being more careful about who you're giving these opportunities with. Like your emotions, the only emotion card that's here is reversed. Oh, excuse me, except for the Eight of Cups as well. The Eight of Cups upright, you're leaving that behind and you're like, moving forward, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Why is this a blessing? Because it's needed. You're in a period of growth, and this growth needs to be fostered through inner union. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, it's about keeping that to yourself because you don't have enough to give elsewhere right now. Keep it to yourself. In fact, be selective over who you share that with. Now, the Three of Pentacles as a blessing is talking about spending time with people who are helpful to some sort of goal that you have. I feel like this is you collaborating or really engaging with people who you share common interests with or common desires with. So say, for example, there's something that you've been wanting to do for a while and it would be easier to do if somebody else was there to help. That's what it feels like. You could translate this into many contexts, but it's a blessing because you're spending time with like-minded people and it seems to be quality time. Quality time with quality people here with the Three of Pentacles, because you're able to get what you want done and you're able to do it more efficiently. Now, Ten of Wands, why is this a blessing? Because it's a testament to your energy, I guess, your spirit, your resilience, but is it necessary? Maybe not. The Ten of Wands, like, please, sweets, why is this a blessing, Spirit? Because with the Three of Pentacles here, we don't have to do this all by ourselves. These bigger tasks at hand can be more manageable if we incorporate more people. So consider that, please, in September. A lot of the reason why your physical circumstances have changed is so that you can actually bring the right people into your life to add to your life in the ways that you've been wanting, to add more value to your life in the ways that you've been wanting. And I've always said this, the most valuable thing in life is your time. Your time is irreplaceable. So you really have the opportunity here to be more efficient by incorporating the right people into these challenging situations. So that you're not carrying all that responsibility by yourself. So let's quickly check in with love. What can Capricorn expect in love in September, Spirit? What can Capricorn expect in love? in September. What can Capricorn expect in love in September? We have romance. Okay, romance coming out. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh like that. What can Capricorn expect in love in September, Spirit? It's very surprising because there's not a heck of a lot of emotional cards here, but okay. What can Capricorn expect in love in September? We have anxiety reversed. Don't we like that? What can Capricorn expect in love? We have choice reversed. The decision has been made. Wow. Okay. I choose you, Pikachu. All right. Bottom deck energy is defeat. Sweet pea. When it comes to love, I see that this may be a difficult cycle that you've been trying to end. Defeat is here. Romance is here. Anxiety's out. The choice has been made. Whatever's going on with love, we're looking at loved ones in general. So we could be looking at romance or platonic. Take it and make it your own, you know, don't force it to fit, but take what resonates. I see that with somebody that you really love, there is something deepening here. And the reason why it's deepening is because you have clarity. You seem to understand the situation better. You seem to have a better grip over your thoughts about the situation. And yet there is this underlying feeling of defeat, of loss. So I feel like, listen, be gentle with yourself in September. You're not the worst person on the earth. You can be very selective moving forward about your emotions and who you invest them in. But if this is genuinely someone that you have feelings for, I would say be very honest and open about the things that you are wanting to share, because it feels okay, like it feels positive, and yet my head can't stop looking back at defeat. You're almost projecting defeat into the situation before it's happened. It's like the choice has been made. What's going on here? Has somebody else chosen? What's happening here, Spirit? Can you clarify real quick? The time is now. Yeah, Spirit's like, listen, if you know what you want when it comes to love, be clear, be honest, be open. Don't let your anxiety get the better of you. Don't let the idea that you've lost before you've won get the better of you. I feel you really working closely here with a loved one in September and trying to like bring more love back, because you don't have a lot of it in your world, Capricorn. There's not a lot of it here. So love for you in September is about working closely with someone and bringing more romance, more joy, more love back. I see this as joy, not necessarily romance, but just more intimacy, bringing more intimacy back. Make it your priority in September. That's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. Have an abundant, prosperous September. If you feel called to, you're welcome to look at your other signs. Thank you for joining me. I shall see you in another video. Bye. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your September predictions reading. In this reading, we are going to be looking at the blockages and challenges you may face in September. We're also going to be looking at the blessings you may receive, and then we're just going to dip into love a little bit. We're going to see what's happening in love for you as well. So Spirit, what are the blockages and challenges that Aquarius may face in September? Oh, not you coming out as the first card, the full card, big Aquarius energy. We also have the Four of Pentacles. I was about to say the fourth house. Okay. Four of Pentacles. What other blockages or challenges? Excuse you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we also have the Devil. Okay, that missed Capricorn, but somehow it got you. All right. Bottom deck energy is the Four of Wands. Interesting. Blockages and challenges you may experience. You seem to be trying to get out of a comfort zone here, sweets. I want to say that your blockages have to do with the home. You may be someone who is forced to spend a lot of time at home right now, feeling restrictive in your creative capacity. It feels like you want to do more, but your environment is not allowing you to. Now, I see the Fool as a blockage because you seem to be wanting to do something and something's holding you back. Either you're afraid of taking this risk because you don't know enough information, or you're feeling like you're not yet ready to take this risk because your current situation isn't allowing you to jump forward. So whatever this Fool is, there's a new opportunity presenting itself, and you seem to be very confused about whether this is something you should leap towards. It's a risk. It's a big risk for you. I see this as a challenge because you want more information first. Your analytical mind needs to weigh this up carefully. You want to know the risks involved before you take that leap. The Four of Pentacles, very much Four energy here. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This card is saying that a major challenge for you could be your money, your resources. Maybe you want to take this risk, but you don't know if you have enough money or if it's going to be stable enough or enough resources to pull this off. Whatever it is, you seem to be like prioritizing some sort of budget, or you seem to just be limited by your resources in September. So I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to, I mean, I don't need to tell you this, you're probably already there, but you're looking at your situation very realistically. And this whatever this Fool card is, it feels like a dream, and you just need to make it more real before you feel comfortable enough to jump towards it. I want to say here with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, there's an impatience here. Maybe you're limited in time. The time window could be closing. You're feeling like you need to pull out or you need to rush forward. There is a feeling as though this window is closing. You feel rushed. It feels very much like you need to do it quickly, and that you don't feel that you can be happy enough with the quality if it's rushed like that. I also see the Seven of Pentacles as, I don't know, there's this feeling of like reprioritizing where you're putting your energy and your effort, your time, reprioritizing. That seems to be a challenge here. You seem to be falling into instant gratification behaviors instead of being able to actually like invest in something that's going to be there in your future. So the Devil card reversed is showing up as a blockage because there's this attachment that seems to be coming back in. Now listen, it's reversed, so it's not permanent. It's not something that's genuinely going to wiggle its way into your bones and comfortably live there until you die. It's more of just like a temptation, and the temptation seems to be to do something that you don't necessarily agree with, but it seems to also be very attractive of an offer. It seems to be something that's hard to say no to. It's not entirely bad, but it's not entirely good either. It's on the fence, it's in the gray area, and it has you thinking that maybe I could get away with it, maybe I could do it. This Devil situation makes me think of like, this was a situation that people be in all the time. Like, say you've had a few drinks, do you drive home? Like, I've only had two, and over the course of 5 hours, maybe I'll be fine. But in your head, like, I'm still tipsy because my drinks were like heavily poured. So there's this feeling here of like, it's a gray area, and well, no, technically you're breaking the law, but like you're weighing it up in your head, and it feels it's not entirely good, it's not entirely bad, but you just feel very tempted by that idea of being able to sleep in your own bed tonight instead of this person's couch. So it's very interesting. It's an interesting situation to be in because you feel confronted by it and yet attracted to it at the same time. So let's have a look at your blessings. They can help us understand how to get through these challenges. What are the blessings that Aquarius may experience in... Ooh, we have the Ten of Cups coming out. We also have the Six of Pentacles. What blessings may Aquarius experience in September? What blessings may Aquarius experience in September? We also have the Four of Cups. What blessings may Aquarius experience in September? We have the Ten of Pentacles. And your bottom deck energy is the Five of Swords reversed. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I like that. Listen, you have to know what is worth your time and what isn't. So a blessing for you is walking away from a situation that just isn't worth you getting arced up over. It's not your battle. It's not fair, and that's okay because, listen, that you've got bigger fish to fry. I feel like with the Five of Swords reversed, it's about knowing when to step in and when to step out. So I see that when it comes to the challenges that you're facing, you don't ignore them, you address them, you understand them, and then you decide, okay, nah, this isn't worth me delving deeper into. It's time for me to bounce. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups over here, upright, is a beautiful blessing. This is the Happy Families card. This is a feeling of you getting those beautiful sentimental moments with the people that you love, feeling very emotionally secure about your future. This could be talking about the opportunity to be at a wedding, just feeling like you're surrounded by loved ones. You're really happy about where your future is going when it comes to the people that you love and when it comes to your emotional needs. This is a beautiful moment of just feeling emotionally fulfilled to the highest degree. It's a major blessing. It's a moment that needs to be memorialized as well. So make sure you take pictures or do what you want to do on that day. Talk to the people that you've been meaning to talk to for a while. Take photos with them, take videos of them, get those memories recorded and stored, because you're going to cherish those moments. We also have the Six of Pentacles here in the upright as a blessing. So this card is about balancing your resources more efficiently. And I love that. Listen, when it comes to this full energy as well, this challenge of should I take that risk? Think of your loved ones. How do they help in you influence that decision in a positive way? And when it comes to that Four of Pentacles challenge, think of what you're actually working with, because with the Six of Pentacles here, this could be about getting a loan in order to overcome that situation, or it could be about understanding the debts that you are owed. Maybe you are owed money as well. Maybe it's about managing your resources efficiently by knowing how to get that debt to help you get what you want, like in a helpful way. I'm someone who's very comfortable with debt. I had to teach myself, but when you get to know how to use loans helpfully, and listen, I'm not a financial advisor, seek professional advice, but there are ways here with the Six of Pentacles that you could borrow in order to balance out your situation helpfully. It feels like an equal give and take, taking just enough. We don't want to overcommit yourself. Obviously, look into it, get that professional advice, but the Six of Pentacles is a blessing because it's an equal give and take of resources here. It's an equal give and take that will help you feel less frugal. It will make you feel like you feel more secure, like you're not just having to hope and wish that you have enough money to buy bread this week, And whatever this Four of Cups reverse situation is, this is about taking advantage of an opportunity that's right in front of you. So listen, balancing that feeling of wow, that's so instantly gratifying and unhelpful versus this is a beautiful opportunity and I want to live in the present, changing that mentality, understanding that for your emotions, maybe this is what you need to do today. Maybe you just need to do this because it makes you happy. Doesn't mean it's going to ruin everything that you've worked towards. It just means that for this moment in time, while embracing your present, this is something that's going to make you happy. And I see that in order to do that, you need to understand what is truly going to make you happy. Because for some of you, buying McDonald's instead of following that strict meal plan you gave yourself is not going to make you happy. For others of you, yes, it is going to make you really happy. So it's very subjective. No two Aquarians are the same. It's very foolish for any one person to assume that. So it's based on your emotional needs, but that is a easy way to overcome that challenge here, is understanding what will you truly want, what is going to make you happy. Now, the Devil card, wow, the Ten of Pentacles is reversed as a blessing, which tells me that your future is going to look very different after September. Something that you've done in September will change the way that your life is being lived. This could look like a restructuring in your family, a restructuring of your finances, a major restructuring of your finances, or a big change in career in general. Now, listen, the Ten of Pentacles reversed isn't a bad thing. It's a blessing. So whatever this change is, it's something that you're happy about, because finally you're living under your own expectations, not under the expectations of others. It feels like you're taking the power back over the life that you want to lead. It feels like a change of lifestyle to the extreme, but you're liking it. Now, the Devil reversed over this tells me that whatever that temptation was, it had a big impact on this change in your future. So interesting. Let us have a look at what love has to offer in September. What can Aquarius expect when it comes to love in September? What can Aquarius expect when it comes to love in September, Spirit? We have forgive. Interesting. Forgive. It's reversed. We also have choice. Wow, that card's been coming out a lot lately. One more card for Aquarius, please, Spirit. We have birth reversed. Interesting. Interesting. Chicken wing. The macaroni. Bottom deck energy is move on. Oh, wow. Okay, sweets. What happened? When it comes to love, a connection that you're in cannot be fixed. Listen, when we're talking about love, we're not just talking about romance, we're talking about platonic as well. There is a feeling here of accepting something for what it is. Doesn't mean you forgive them. In fact, you're not initially. You're like, you know what? Heck no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Forgiveness reversed. Either there was nothing to forgive or you're just not in that space where you're ready to forgive. You're still moving forward though, and you're figuring out how you want to do that. I see choice here because you seem to clearly have options. Goodness me. You're being very careful. I don't know if you'll be able to make a decision in September because you're really trying to think about it all. You're trying to make sure that you see everything, all your opportunities. You're weighing it all up and you're trying to figure out how to grow. So I don't see it truly taking hold in September, but Aquarius, when it comes to love, romantic or platonic, take it to fit your situation. There's a connection here that you seem to be moving on from. You're not ready to look into forgiveness yet because either there's nothing to forgive or you're just not wanting to be that person yet. I do think that you have options on how to move forward and you're not really here jumping from relationship to relationship. So whatever happened with this person, your goal here is to just move forward, move on. You're embracing the options that you have and you're focusing on other areas of your life. You're not wanting to just start something for the sake of starting it. You're being very careful about what you do here. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. That has been your September predictions reading. I hope it was helpful. If you feel called to, you're more than welcome to look at your sun, moon, rising. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you a prosperous, abundant September. Best of luck with this new beginning. Look after your beautiful self, and I shall see you in another video. Bye. Hi Pisces, and welcome to your September predictions reading. We've got a lot to get through. We're going to be looking at the blockages and challenges you may experience in September. We're also going to look at the blessings, and then we're going to also just take a quick little dip into love to see what situation, what's going on in love for you in September, Oh Lord, let's start with the blockages and challenges now that I've got through that tongue twister. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Pisces in September, what blockages or challenges may they experience? Interesting. We have the Empress. Love that. Okay. What blockages or challenges may Pisces experience? We have the Seven of Cups. Excuse me, why am I putting them over there? Oh my gosh, you guys. I started doing that. Oh, Lord. Okay. What blockages or challenges? We have the Sun of Pentacles reversed. Wow. I don't know why I was doing that. All right, Spirit. One more card. We have the Six of Swords coming out for you in the upright. Okay, your bottom deck energy is the Mother of Swords, reversed no less. So let's get into this like a band-aid. We'll address the blocks and then we'll get into the blessings. So Spirit, I might get my amethyst because I'm clearly having a difficult time. This is Amazonite, not amethyst, but I'm clearly having a difficult time articulating myself. All right, Spirit. So Pisces, wow. When it comes to blocks and challenges, where do we grow? Where do we grow from here? There is a feeling as though your roots have hit a point where either we prune the bush on top or we have to fertilize the soil or consider how best to allow this plant, this life that we're growing in, to continue growing for us. I feel like there's a big question mark in September over what you should do. You seem to have conflict over your growth in general, which means that this could be impacting several areas of your life. We could be looking at a change of home, a change of career, a change of ambition maybe, a change of purpose. Where do we grow from here is a major block and challenge for you. And this is translating over here with the Seven of Cups reversed. A block is finding the right clarity, apparently. It's not that you're confused, it's that you just need the right answers. So it's interesting. You're not necessarily confused, you just need the right way out to be illuminated. A major block here seems to be understanding what to do and how to move through this challenge. So we see that as well with the Son of Pentacles. The Son of Pentacles is a slow, consistent energy that puts a lot of planning and thought into the task ahead or the road ahead. So it feels like that's where we're confused. It could be about how to move forward. Maybe we're being asked to commit ourselves to something that's going to take a lot of time. Maybe like, do we sign the 12-month lease? Do we commit ourselves to a 12-month contract? Whatever it is, you're being called to, like, this block or challenge has something to do with a long time, a long amount of effort. And how do we do that? It's a block because is it something that we should do in the first place? Is this something that we feel comfortable doing in the first place? The Son of Pentacles, practical and calm though. We'll come back to that. That was advice. The last block or challenge is being reflected by the Six of Swords, which is ironic because this is a good card, but as a block or challenge, it feels like we don't know how best to move forward. We don't know how best to act in the situation so that it is helpful and so that we are actually getting the healing or the movement in our life that we need. This could be talking about our ability to move connections forward as well as our circumstances. Maybe a relationship is a little bit in uncertain waters and we're needing to move it into calmer waters. But overall, the symbolism behind this card is like you moving forward in life with the right people and knowing what that path is. So interesting blocks, very profound. It feels like you're just really reflective and thinking about the big picture here, Pisces. Interesting. I want to get into the blessings because the blessings will help us understand the advice on how to get through these challenges as well. So Spirit, when it comes to the blessings that Pisces may experience, what are they in September? Oh, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, beautiful. What blessings may Pisces experience in September, Spirit? What blessings may Pisces experience in September? We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the reverse position. What blessings may Pisces experience in September? We have Judgment reversed. Okay. What blessings may Pisces experience in September, Spirit? We have the Ace of Cups in the upright position. Okay. On the bottom deck energy here is the Eight of Swords reversed. Wow. Okay, so interesting, Pisces. Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Cups. Honestly, your blessings have to do with your confidence. So I see you receiving recognition here for something that you deserve to feel proud of. The Six of Wands is a victory. There's success here. So your growth is, you're getting more successful. It feels like this is maybe just a practical blockage. Like maybe you already have choices, you just don't know which choice to pick, right? Whatever it is that you choose to go to from your heart space, or however you choose to invest your energy in these choices, you will be successful. That's what you need to know. And you're being seen as this victorious, recognized hero. So people are noticing you for your achievements and they're going, you know what? Pisces has it going on. I'm really admiring Pisces right now. And we kind of see that with the Nine of Pentacles, but I think the reason why this card is reversed and it's still a blessing is that you have room to grow in this situation. You're not yet peaking. It feels like you're still gaining your ability to grow within that situation. So maybe this is looking at a fresh blank slate, especially if we're talking about your health or your home. It feels like we have the opportunity here to grow into it. We're starting something and we're allowing ourselves to go in and make renovations and improvements. You know, we're not going, yeah, we're accomplished, we're self-made, and this is where we're at. It's like, no, we're always open and ready for improvement. So this is a blessing because it feels like you get to figure out what you want and how you want to make it. Like I'm seeing somebody like in an empty room, picking out wallpaper, understanding, like picking out blinds, deciding what lamps to put in, looking at rugs, like just figuring out how they want to decorate their space. So that's why this feels like a blessing, because it hasn't been made for you. You get to choose it for yourself. So there seems to be the autonomy here, the independence to be able to fill this space as you want it to be. Now, if this is talking about health, I see this as you just kind of re-examining your situation and understanding how you want to build it, how you want to grow into it in general. I don't want to typecast it here because it will be different for each and every one of you, but very beautiful, beautiful blessing in disguise there, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And then over here with Judgment reversed, this is a blessing because it's like it's always been there, but now we're realizing it's not as scary or confronting as we thought it was. The truth has been revealed. We can't deny it anymore. The situation has to be honored, but it's not as big and scary as it used to be. So it feels like a little while back you may have received some shocking news or some information that really kind of rattled you, and it's still here. But in September, it feels less scary. It's like, okay, you know what? We can get through this. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It's a blessing because you seem to be able to understand it better or just cope with it better. It's not as shocking as it once was. And you seem to be taking it and using it as an opportunity to reinvent your circumstances. Maybe you're taking that truth and twisting, you know, this confusing situation into, well, now I see the light and I know what I want to do. And your last blessing over here with the Ace of Cups is a new opportunity in love here. There's a new emotional opportunity. Now, this could be talking about friendship. I see this opportunity to start fresh here and to have a fresh beginning. It's something to do with your heart space too. So opening your heart up and getting the opportunity to share emotions and to share kindness. I feel like it's kindness. Yeah, you could be forging a new friendship here because I don't want to jump straight to romance for all of you, but whatever this new option is, it's going to be something that is a genuine blessing in September. So you're very fond of this new person or this new opportunity with somebody, and it's something that seems to be brightening your circumstances, especially if you've had to move something forward here, you know, with this Six of Swords, you were concerned about pushing through and getting to calmer waters and doing so with the right people. Maybe moving forward meant moving away from certain people. You're feeling very assured by that with the Ace of Cups. You feel like you made the right choice and you feel like you're moving forward with the right people now in September. So speaking of love, let's have a look at what love has in store for you. What is going on in love in September for Pisces? We have Connect over here in reverse. Okay. What is going on in love for Pisces in September? We have Grieve in the reverse position. Yeah, wow. And we have Self-Doubt in the reverse position. Yo, I think I like this for you. You know what, Pisces? You have this really good energy about you. You're like, I don't want confusion. I don't want to be in a situation where I just don't know what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right. I want to know, and my biggest challenge is finding that clarity, but I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to consistently put that out to the universe and tell people, like, when it comes to love, I want to know where I stand with my loved ones and what to expect with my loved ones. I don't want people who just manipulate my emotions and make me feel like I'm crazy. And that shows here. In September, you're setting that intention clear and you're getting that clear reciprocation. It does mean that you're disconnecting from people that aren't helpful. We see that with Connect reversed. You're disconnecting from people that bring your energy into the wrong way because you don't want to go down, you want to go up. So if people bring you down, you go away. You don't take them with you. And I see that as being helpful because this is also about letting go of those heavy emotions that come with those kinds of connections. This is also about letting go of the grief and the pain and the hurt and the confusion, all of that. It's about you getting through that period and in September feeling more happy. I've got to say that. I feel like you're feeling better about yourself. You're feeling so good about yourself and you're acknowledging that maybe you're not perfect, but you know what? You're doing a lot better than you used to be very recently, especially with self-doubt reverse. You're just feeling more confident, and this translates into all of your connections. Because when we look at love in this reading today, we're talking about all the people that you love, not just romance, but platonic as well. The people around you are noticing this confidence. They're noticing the effort. They're noticing the change. They're noticing that you seem to be getting better. And they're noticing that you've been selective over your time, but it's actually been working for you. You may have disconnected from people who you love, but it's been working for you. It's been creating a stronger sense of self, and it's going to translate very well in September. It helps you feel more confident, feel more clear, and feel more able to get over this grief period that you've been going through. It helps you feel more, I just want to say, it feels like you're honoring that idea that you want to be more careful about who you connect with. And so it just feels overall like a good thing for you, Pisces. And the people who genuinely love you can understand that and appreciate that about you. So that's what I see for you, Pisces. That has been your September predictions reading. I hope it was helpful. If you feel called to, you're more than welcome to look at your other signs in your astro chart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you an abundant, prosperous 2021 September month. Please look after your beautiful self. Thank you so much for being here, and I shall see you in another video. Bye.